Hello, everybody. This is Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen, where I bring my love of crochet to inspire you to learn to crochet or to advance your skills. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. And sorry for being late, but I was on the computer looking at some stuff regarding the Crochet Summit. Um, I don't know if it's a crochet summit, but it's a business summit, but it's related to crochet and it's coming up. So I just registered for it. So I was on the computer looking at some of this stuff. So I am late getting started. Hello, Lori. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. And for all of my new subscribers, thank you for joining and welcome, welcome, welcome. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for returning. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget to hit that bell so that you will always be notified when I am on. Hello, Karen. Hi, Renee. How are you ladies doing? I hope you all did a thumbs up when you came in. And I totally had a complete train of thought. This summit thing is taking up all of my brain cells. So what is everyone working on? Where's my, oh, right here. I was up really late last night trying to put some finished products into my Etsy shop. And let me tell you, if you don't have an Etsy shop, if you do get one, it is work. And I was up to really late. So of course you have to take the pictures, upload the pictures, then you have to put them on Etsy, and Etsy is finicky. When I was dragging the pictures over, it kept just opening up the picture instead of just uploading it to the site. So it was a long night, to say the least. Thank you, Renee, for the thumbs up. Let me see. Thinking about your hat design yesterday. What hat design? Hi, Karen. Okay, you're saying hi to each other. Are you talking about the one that I need to write the pattern for? Let me see. Well, I don't know if any of you caught Little John's Yarns live today. I caught the very end of it with Pam Grice. I think that's her name. She's the entrepreneur lady. So I went ahead and signed up for that summit. Oh yeah. I signed up for that summit. And it always starts off free. Oh, it's free. And then of course when you go into it, then you have to pay if you want anything more. So I just went for the $79 one. So I wasn't gonna go for that $139, even though it was like giving you a discount. Nope. So, and then I didn't even realize how long the summit was gonna be. I was like, oh my goodness. The only say I can do a lot of the classes, but that week is gonna go into my live. So that week, that first week of June, I probably will not be doing any lives until after June 7th or 8th. I thought it was like over the weekend. I don't know why I didn't realize how many days that was. Haven't got a chance to watch anything. Oh, you haven't? Yeah, so I said, I'm still trying, I haven't even had my business, is it a license? My whatever. I haven't even had it a year, but it is so much work. For me, because I'm trying to learn all of this stuff in between working a full-time plus job. So I said, well, any little nuggets I can get will at least help me along the way. Aside, it's just too much stuff, too overwhelming. Everything's online. You got to learn all these platforms, and then the Etsy. And I'm still trying to build my website. That's a chore because I don't even understand Google. Um, I actually had to go, of course, on Google to Google to figure out how to get back into my webpage. Oh my goodness. I should write a book about all of my missteps in trying to start a business so that other people that have the same problems can say, yep, I was just like that. Yep, I get it. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I was when I did my blindfold um challenge, and when I finished and I looked at the yarn, I was like, this would make a pretty hat. So that's where I made the pink hat from. And I'm going to make a few more of those, but I'm going to write the pattern so I can take pictures as I go to get it done. It's I'm just like when I was looking at um, the lineup for this entrepreneur summit, they have a lot of good classes, but of course they're right in because it starts in it's all in from the daytime to the evening, but it's on mountain time, so that's 2 hours difference for me. So I will catch the last few classes in the end. And some of them I sent them, they start at 1 o'clock because I usually have lunch at 1:30. So I said, I can sneak in that half an hour first. We'll see. Hello, Cocktails and Crochet with Coco. How are you today? Thank you for joining me. So I am looking forward to this little summit. They have some really good courses lined up, and I'm hoping that I'll get a little bit of something from all of them to put in my bag of tricks. There's so much to learn. Everything is pretty much online unless you want to do craft fairs and stuff. And I don't know if I want to do craft fairs. I think about it, but it again, that's work, and you have to have a lot of stuff made to. I have a lot of stuff because I have like 60 items in my Etsy shop. I can just drag it all to a um, craft fair. It's mostly hats, some children's hat and baby hats, and the romper sets. What else is in there? Probably some scarves too. But I'm in South Florida, so the best time for me to do a craft fair and really be able to think I would sell something would be like October or November, probably December, when we might have a little cold snap. Mm, but in the middle of the summertime, nobody's buying hats and stuff like that. Miss Gigi, can you wipe your camera? Oh, I touched it. I was moving the thing and I touched it. Is that better? I didn't realize because my hands are oily. I used baby oil on myself and it's everywhere. Let me know if that's better because I know I remember touching it. Even my glasses, I had to clean my glasses 2 or 3 times to get all the oil off of them. Where is my there it is. Okay, it's better. Sorry about that. I totally forgot I had touched that camera screen. I must have been a blurred mess. Thank you for letting me know. But I just lost my train of thought. Anyway. Oh, I was talking about the craft fairs. So yeah, I have to definitely think about the weather that we're in. So I think I'm going to try to do one later in the year when the weather is cooler, because it doesn't make sense to even do it now. You like my top? Yeah, this is one of my, let me go back, one of my crochet tops. I did, what's her name? Ooh, I forgot the lady's name. And I see her, I get her, oh, TCD? TCD? I think that's her YouTube channel. I saw her do this on some top of hers, so I just took that with my bra cups and made that my neck. And I'm not going to turn around and show you all my fat, but the back of it, you know, all the young girls do those corset things and everything's hanging out. Well, mine it's a corset, but it's closed in so that it wraps around all of my fat, but the back of it is, the bottom part of it is open. So I did that for a woman of a certain age. This is my sexy woman of a certain age top. Not a woman in their 20s and 30s that's still got that snap body. But it was a chore, because the bra cups, that's why I have the this, because you know, if I didn't have this, all of this would be out. So I had to cover up some. I worked on it until I finally got it where I liked it. And I can just slip it over my head and go, because the ties stay tied. I was like, I don't have that corset. My corset is completely closed in. But I figured I'd give it that little jazziness about it. I love making halter tops for myself. My girlfriend always looks at me like, why didn't you make me one? She does not know the trouble these things cause me. I take it apart, I make it too big, then I have to pull it apart and make it smaller. I am absolutely no good at sizing. So that's why I stick with hats and things for babies. As I am not trying to make stuff for another adult, because you know, especially women, we all have different boob sizes, and you got to make everything. Nope. She for years now she's been trying to get me to make her one. I keep saying nope, 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 nope. Honey, I miss my 20s and 30s too, because I did not know how sexy I was way back then. I didn't realize until I got older. I look at those pictures like, who is that chick? That little waist? Who is that? Mm-mm. Different making something for yourself versus making. Yeah, it definitely is different. Hey, Lori, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. Are you working on anything? And see, this friend that wants me to do um, something for her, she is as picky can be, and I don't want to bother with it. I want to stay her friend and not have to go off on her. So We gonna stay friends because I'm not gonna go back and forth with that. I see. I'm on what's her name, Chasing Sunrays Facebook page, and let me tell you, those young girls make some of the skimpiest outfits. And I always look at her and said, where do they wear that stuff? Oh yeah, you're doing that calendar blanket. Yes. I don't want to do no calendar blanket. I feel like this scrap project is my calendar blanket. It is my calendar dress for all of the yarns that I've used in the past, how many years. Because this orange, which looks gold but it's orange. It looks gold on the, but it's a different, this is pumpkin. I always bought Red Heart pumpkin because I can never find just this orange, but it's pumpkin. And then now that I buy Big Twist, they have orange, but it's a varsity orange. So, and I think the oranges have changed because I noticed that with the Miami Dolphins, their orange changed. So I'm guessing that the new orange is the orange that the colleges and the NFLs and all whatever. That's the new orange. But this was one of I used because I used to make Florida, no, University of Florida, UF, their orange and royal blue. And then Miami Dolphins are aqua and orange, and the University of Miami are green and orange. So I always had some orange on hand. I like it because it releases monthly, so I won't get too overwhelmed. What do you mean it releases monthly? Are you talking about the colors? Or I love the pumpkin color. Are you saying because it changes monthly? I'm not sure because I've never done one of those before. I was on Busy Peach. She did a live. She usually does lives on Saturday mornings, and I don't usually catch them because I'm always up working. Even though I was up working this morning, but I said, well, let me see what she's talking about. She had a cute hat on. That hat was beautiful. And it because she's into the steampunk. And I only knew about steampunk because I watched Project Runway. So Project Runway did a segment on steampunk, I don't know, a few years ago. So I was like, steampunk. So they had to make, some outfit related to steampunk. But she went on she had some friends that came on. They were all talking about, I forgot the name of the show now, something to do with Christmas, but I can't remember the name of it. And they were talking about the people's outfits and stuff, and she lost me at that point. But then she froze, so I just went off. Since she froze, I just got off of it. But I loved her hat. If I was a hat wearer, I'd be looking for that pattern right now, but I'm not a hat wearer. And that hat has a lot of yarn, so I know it's really hot. I was looking at her. I was hot looking at her because she not only did she have the hat on, she also had a scarf on, but it was a infinity scarf, so it was wrapped around her neck tight. Oh my goodness! Let me turn this. So I was like, I'm fanning myself and it looked like she had on a sweater too. That's just too much clothing for me. Okay, the calendar blanket is different stitch patterns each month. I'm dealing with laundry. I'll come on and show you when I get back upstairs. Okay, that would be cool. I just released. Oh, you just realized two Lori, yeah. Lori J and Lori A. Yep, my Loris. But I definitely love that hat. And she said the person, it's Crochet Verse. I don't know who Crochet Verse is. Um, but I was gonna look her up. But of course I didn't get a chance to because once I finished all the work I was gonna do, then I had to go to Costco. And I went and bought all of me. I'm gonna put this invite up. I went to buy water and I realized I don't have that strength anymore. I could not lift. I lifted one of those and then I saw a man standing. I asked him if he can get the rest because I wanted 5 cases of the water. And so he lifted them up for me. And then when I checked out, I asked if they had somebody to come to my car to put them in the car. So they are still in the car until my daughter comes home and she can get them out of the car. I was thinking, I have truly become my mother because my mom and dad would go to Costco and they would buy all the water and they just leave it in the car because my mom couldn't lift it out. And my daddy, because he had problems with his vision, he has glaucoma and they had did surgery. So he couldn't do anything strenuous. So the water just stayed in the car until somebody came over and got it out for him. So I said, I guess that's going to be me. The water just stays in the car. But I want it out because it's heavy, of course. And, when you have something really heavy in your car, and I have a little car, then you use more gas. But it's not like I'm driving anywhere because that little outing is probably my last outing until next week. And I bought some snacks, some quote unquote healthy snacks. They are yucky. Ugh. That's why I'm having tea now so I can get the taste out of my mouth. I bought kale chips. They're horrible. And I bought some shiitake mushrooms. They are horrible. I should have just bought some chips and been happy. But I was trying to be good. I was trying to be good. Now I'm paying for it. Now I have these, everything at Costco is big. So I have the kale chips came in their little individual things. So it's only 6 of them. So I've already eaten one of them. So and I have to look at the ingredients on those shiitake mushrooms because it kind of tasted sweet. And I'm a savory person. I don't care too much for sweet stuff. I love chocolate, but I like chips. I like crunchy stuff. I like salt, all that stuff that I shouldn't be having. I would come up, but I have both grand. Oh, you got both of them. Oh yeah, they're gonna be all over you. I understand, honey. If my great niece was here, she'd be all in the camera. What you doing, Auntie? What you doing? She comes over. I have little weights. She wants to pick up the weights. I even have a 15-pound what's that thing called? Um, a bell, some kind of bell. What's the thing called? Kettlebell, a 15-pound kettlebell. And she lifts the thing. I said, put it down. I do not want you to drop that on your foot. She's a mess. She makes me so happy though. She brings much joy to this lady's life. I wish I could have her around me more, but I can't. I can't. Don't have the time, which is bad. I wonder if they're going to be over to my mom's tomorrow. I can hurry up and do some work and then I can go over there and hang out with them tomorrow afternoon. But everybody should check out that. I mean, even if you don't want to pay for the summit, at least sign up for the freebies and see if you can just do whatever you can if you're interested in learning all about if you're selling. I don't know why did this pop up. I don't even know why this popped up. Oh, maybe it popped. I don't know. That's weird. Sometimes Facebook bugs me because I don't know what the heck it's doing. Oh, I have a new. Okay. Oh, there you are. Hello.
Hello.
I like your hair.
Thanks.
It's
I have it down
cute.
for change.
Huh?
Got a headband in it.
Oh, but it's cute because you usually have it pulled back in a ponytail.
Yeah. I washed it yesterday, so it's down. Okay, so I have my blanket. So each month, upside down, there's a different stitch pattern, and it's a mile a minute. So it's, like long strip.
Oh,
You
okay.
do a strip each month. And so this is January. I forget what it was called. I forget what they're called, but that's January. And then I'm using my scraps. So I'm doing colors, a variegated in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
and then a solid on the side, and in colors that just remind me of the month. So in Indianapolis, in Indiana, January's kind of gray and snowy and stuff. So these colors cold. So this reminds me of January. And then here's the February stitch, like a
For
V stitch.
Valentine's.
So yeah, the V reminded me of Valentine's, and Valentine's is in February. So I did that
Yeah.
color. And then March, this is the stitch. And I did, this reminded me of like the Irish sweaters,
Uh-huh.
St. Patrick's Day. And so then I did like green.
The green border.
And then this is a different, it's like a combination of a shell and a V. So that's April. This reminds me of Easter. And then I've got like a solid dark color, and then a white, and then a solid dark color, and then a white. And so May, I just finished the inside strip. It's called Big Dots Cookies. So it takes 2 rows to make the motif.
Okay.
And then I live in Indianapolis, which is a big auto racing.
Indy 500.
Yeah. So Indy 500 is just it's on the other side of town from me. And last weekend they had the Grand Prix, which is an IndyCar style race that goes all around the world. I think. I don't really know. Formula One. Grand Prix is Formula One, I think. Anyway, and next weekend is the Indy 500, which is IndyCar, and it's the big race. It's like the biggest race of its kind in the world. So I did like this because it reminded me of the checkered flag.
Yeah.
And then I'll border it with black, and you join as you go. So as you're doing the edge, you join it to the blanket. So there's no like sewing stuff together. And it comes out on the first Friday of the month. So I know when it's going to happen, and I know it's going to be something different, so I won't get bored. I also won't get like sucked in where I'll spend all night. I want to wear, I need to get another inch on this blanket, or I wanted to get another whatever.
Yeah.
It keeps me interested, yet not too involved. Does that make sense?
She did. I know. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago she started just different stitches. It was another one that she did, and it was different stitches every month. And I was good up until May or June. Then after that, I never finished it.
Yeah.
So I had this thing with all these different stitches on it and really nothing to do with it. So it got tossed because I said I'm not going to go back and watch all the other videos because I lost interest by then.
Well, last year I did hers to make a gift for my son. So I had like a motivation to finish it because I had told him I was going to do it, and I let him pick the colors and everything. So, and this, my motivation is I'm trying to use up these like small balls of weird variegated things
That's good.
That's like so many amigurumi you can do, And if I really don't like it or don't use it or whatever, I can always donate the blanket to homeless or something.
Yeah, it'll get used for someone if you don't use it.
Yeah.
In cold Indiana, because you all be in the cold in 3 or 4 more months.
Yeah. I'm also doing another one that's a different stitch pattern every month. I might have showed you this before. It's squares.
Oh yeah, you're doing those?
They're different squares. It's a different stitch pattern every month, and that's tea doddles. Cook. So she designs a different one. So I haven't done May. I've got April. And this one doesn't join as you go, but as soon as I get the next one done, I'll sew them together. And then after the June one, I'll sew it on, and then I can sew this strip. And so I don't feel like I have to like do it all. It breaks it down. So you get a blanket, you do a big, huge project, but it's broken down, paced out. Although this is another one. When I first started crocheting, I didn't know anything about yarn, and I didn't want to invest a lot, and so I just bought stuff like at yard sales and off of Facebook, and so I was just basically buying other people's trash and not really knowing I was buying other people's trash. But so now I have all these like little balls of yarn I really don't know anything about. I don't like the way it feels a lot of times, which is another thing. I can use it. I can learn a stitch, can use the yarn, get it off my shelf so I can buy something I do like. And then again, at the end, it'll be a really ugly, scratchy blanket, but I'm going to give it to the animal rescue. There's an not animal rescue, it's an animal clinic.
The shelters?
It's not a shelter, it's a clinic, but you pay based on your income.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's a sliding scale clinic, and so you can, because a lot of people will give up their animals or just let them free. Let them roam off or give them up to the animal control because they can't afford to take care of them. So this is a clinic. It's like a free clinic that you would have for people where the doctors volunteer their time. But this is for pets. So you can get them fixed, get their checkups, get their flea medicine, if they need their teeth cleaned, whatever. And you pay based on your income. So you just have to bring some kind of proof of income, and then they set you up. And you can do payment plans and that kind of thing. So they always need blankets there.
I bet. Let me see. Hey, Ellen, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Thank you about the earrings. Thank you for saying I'm beautiful. Thank you. Not Lori. Renee says that's very nice, Lori, your blanket. Let me see, because we got the Grand Prix. Oh, in Montreal. They have the Grand Prix in Montreal. Okay.
The Grand Prix in Montreal. I feel like I'm fancy.
Because I always try to be fancy with stuff that's not common for America. Coco said that your blanket is nice. Let me see. Okay, sometimes scratchy yarn will soften up after washing. Yeah, because Red Heart Super Saver used to be really hard, but if you washed it, and then it got really soft. Because I made cardigans with the yarn, it was like, this is so hard. So then I throw it into the wash, and it comes out and after the dryer, and it's nice and soft.
Maybe I should wash it beforehand because it's like squeaking on the hook. It's so fancy.
No, wash it afterwards. That way, it'll all be the same all together, and then you can block it if you need to. I don't block. Shame on me, but I don't like blocking.
I've blocked a couple things. I made a cotton tank top, like a fitted tank top for my friend's teenage daughter. And so I blocked that to make sure it was the right shape and measurements and everything. I guess I'm doing another blanket. I'm doing 3 blankets at once that are designed to take all year. And I'm doing Karen Simply Soft on it. No, it's not
Oh,
Karen Simply Soft, but it feels like it. So here's this. It's a pineapple Afghan, and you do a square a month, and then
oh my goodness, girl.
multiple. So I'm doing. This isn't scrap yarn. I bought this yarn. I like the feel of it. It's like Karen Simply Soft, but it's not. It's loops and threads. I got it right here. Somewhere. Here we go. Soft and shiny. It is. It's French also, apparently. Isn't that French on there?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
loops and threads, soft and
I didn't even
shiny.
know I didn't even know Loops and Thread had a yarn that was comparable to Karen Simply Soft.
It's very similar to Karen Simply Soft. So I work on the scratchy, crappy blanket for the dogs. Then I work on this nice soft one for the family. So
That
it'll
is
be
work. It's
the
pretty.
next one will have red and then green and then red, and then it'll alternate and
Then it'll be
have a
ready for Christmas.
yeah. So it'll be ready at Christmas time.
Yeah.
I probably will not. I'll probably spend 1 month doing. I'm off this summer. I don't. I'm not going to work this summer, so I'll have like 7 or 8 weeks off. I'm going to take a trip with my husband for our anniversary, one of the weeks, and I'm going to be helping my sisters still. We still all have boxes of stuff from my mom's that we're trying to sort and what have you. So, but just I need a break. I've been working in, I've been considered an essential worker for 18 months, and I just have the chance not to work for a while, so I'm going to take it. And I know
Oh.
there are a lot of people out there that would die for a chance to be home for once. So I'm going to take it on everyone to get out and take care of me.
I would love to have 7 weeks off.
Mm-hmm.
If I had 7 weeks off, that would give me a chance to really learn all of these platforms and get my web page figured out. I would be so much better off. But I'm just crawling my way through it. I'm going to take 2 weeks off in August, but that's still 3 months away from now.
I'm
But
focused on trying to get a job at the college here. My son wants to go to in a couple of years. So that's what I'm going to spend a lot of my time on, is trying to find a job there and maybe change jobs. So I may not end up with 7 weeks. If I can find something early that they want me to start right away, then maybe I won't get that much time. But it's a college, and so there's a possibility the job wouldn't start until school starts anyway. So
yeah, but you never know, because there are people that have to work before the school starts.
Right. It just depends on what the job is. So
I wish I had gotten a job at the college so I could get a free education.
right. Well, even if I don't get a job there, he picked the cheapest college in town, so that's good.
Yes.
And he's like, I just as soon stay home. I'm not really interested in the college experience, going away and living in a dorm with a bunch of smelly strangers. And but I want a college degree. I want a college education now. I just want to go here now and live at home. I'm like, okay.
Oh my goodness.
We'll see if my wallet likes my idea of 7 weeks off. When
You
we're
see it?
see if my wallet likes the idea of taking 7 weeks off when I'm
Oh yeah.
in. But
Yeah. Well, mine certainly wouldn't like it. It'd say, "Get your butt back to work, girl. We can't afford this."
yeah.
And when I had my thyroid surgery, I don't know why I was so naive for this company that I work for, because my other company, you let me see. Yeah, I think after you use like 40 hours, then I can't even remember. But anyway, I didn't have to lose money. But this company, you had to be out 30 days before your short term kicked in. I was like, are you telling me I'm not going to get paid? Yep. I was like, I'm done. I said, from now on, I am going to be mindful of all of this stuff because I was like, it took me forever to make up for that. I think one paycheck, I was like, this isn't right. Why do I have to be out 30 days
Why do I have
before?
to take out my savings to take care of my health? You know?
That's America. I tell everybody, I said Americans work because of healthcare. And a lot of people work that don't even get healthcare. But pretty much if they did universal healthcare, a lot of us wouldn't be working at some of the jobs that we work at. We'd go find a job that we really, really like because we would have that option. We don't have that option. And a lot of these jobs, you just pray they have decent, even healthcare. It's everything's so different now. I don't know. But nobody wants to do the right thing by us, so we all work until we pretty much die and don't really even get to enjoy all the fruits of our labor.
I took 12 years off to my kids, so I kind of had my retirement early that way, I guess. So I was a stay-home mom for 12 years. So I don't know.
I never had that luxury.
I work in a school system, and my job got the job I really liked and was great at. And not that I'm not good at my job. It's just I have more education than I'm using.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get older, if you're not using your brain, it gets mushy, you know. So, and it's more physical than I can manage. I was diagnosed with arthritis a couple of years ago, and so the job is hard on my joints. I have to do a lot of lifting and standing, and I'm in the cold, like working with cold in the coolers sometimes, and that's hard. So
yeah,
I get plenty.
Hey, Patricia.
I probably weigh a lot more if I didn't have this job. So if I get a desk job that's good for my joints, I'll have to make sure I get up and move somewhere somehow.
See, that's the thing with my job. I sit all day long, and I'm sure I would be a lot thinner if I was up in the hospital running around, but I don't want to be up in the hospital running around anymore.
Right.
Coco says she's thank God for Canada's medical system. I know it. Yep. Every country, as they say, the industrialized countries, except for America, has universal health care. And I know there's downsides to it all, but I'd rather have universal health care. That way everybody is covered. And it doesn't matter your income, and it doesn't matter the job you have. Everybody gets taken care of the same. There, she was my supervisor at my old job. Her brother lives in Australia, and he had to have open heart surgery. And I want to say, she said he paid like $5, something like minuscule. Open heart surgery in America. If you have open heart surgery, even with insurance, it'll probably put you in the poorhouse.
Yeah, you have to go bankrupt.
Yep. Yep.
Somebody I know, I can't remember what country they lived in now. Their husband worked for a pharmaceutical company, and they were I almost said stations. That's the military. This was not. This was a company, a pharmaceutical company. And I think I want to say they were maybe in Germany or something. They were in some other country while she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And in that country, they pay you to stay home.
Germany.
Maybe.
Germany. Because when I was in the Army, that was one of the things. The ladies that got pregnant had 2 year, I think they gave them a 2 year stipend
Yeah.
To be with the baby. I was like, that is awesome.
Yeah.
In America, you have a baby, 6 weeks later, you back at work. If 6, 8 weeks, whatever. It's ridiculous. You haven't even connected to that. Well, you connect to the baby, but you want to have time. Do the oohs and the ahs and all that.
I tell you, I was a wordless employee for the first 3 or 4 months until there was any kind of routine that got me any kind of reasonable sleep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was sleep deprived, and
And that was one thing they said, when the baby sleeps, you sleep. I was like, if I slept when the baby slept, nothing would get done. Nothing.
right. I did have it. I mean, I worked for when I first had my sons. I worked for the first 6 months. I lost my hook. Did I stick it in my bra? Last time I lost my hook, I found it in my bra. My mother-in-law and my mother took turns taking care of him during the week, and all of my stuff that I actually had to be on site for or somewhere for, like meetings I had to manage or people I had to present with. I did community health education at the Lung Association, American Lung Association. So I was either doing basic health education with clients somewhere, or I was working with volunteer groups of healthcare workers planning peer education things, where I was working with these medical people to plan different CEU activities and things like that were sponsored by the organization I worked for. So if I didn't have to be in person presenting to clients or recruiting volunteers or running a meeting with volunteers, kind of coordinating the volunteer activity, which all that stuff happened Monday through Thursday. So they let me work at home on Fridays. Because then on Fridays, I was always just in the office finalizing minutes, preparing agendas, and like doing all the paperwork type stuff. Nobody ever wanted to meet on Friday. The only time I had to work on Friday is if we were doing a weekend-long seminar, and those only happened quarterly. And then I could take off Monday, Tuesday when I did that. So I had kind of a schedule that I could work around the baby, but I ended up, well, first of all, I almost died. I was going into liver failure. He was born about 3 weeks early, and I had been on bed rest for 5 weeks before that because of preeclampsia. So I was going into liver failure, and his heart rate was wacky. So I had emergency C-section. He ended up back in the hospital with failure to thrive because I was so sick. He was not pretty sick. And so I did get 8 weeks off, but I basically had major surgery and was coming back from.
It was recovery time.
I had major surgery, I was coming back from liver failure, and I had this demanding newborn. So it was terrible. But I mean, the worst, shouldn't say the worst thing, but a funny story, was the first time I had to present the statistics of my work with clients to a whole room full of doctors from all over the region. These, heads of thoracic surgery and yada yada from some big government agency. I'm standing up there with my screen, the screen down, and all my statistics and all the photos of all the things I've been doing, whatever. So I was nursing. I was at this conference. And so I didn't get to pump on the schedule that I would have nursed on. So I have on a white shirt. I had a jacket over it, but I had on a white shirt underneath. So I lift my arm up to point to something on the screen, and my jacket opens up, and my milk lets down all over my bright white shirt in front of 50 people.
All those men.
I mean, all these men. Now, luckily, they were all doctors. Most of them were fathers. So it was like, yeah, not any real big deal, but it was just like, seriously? But yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I took it in stride. Everybody in the group said, I mean, I just commented about it, like, oh, I guess it's time for lunch, so we better wrap this up. But I guess it's time for lunch, so we'll wrap it up. We'll come back for Q&A when we're done, and handed it off to whoever was doing logistics. I ran to the bathroom and pumped. I always did carry an extra shirt and bra and everything in case that happened. So.
Well, see the things you have to prepare for. Coco said, let me see. They get a maternity leave for a year, 80% of their previous income. That's good. Coco says, I'd be afraid to stab myself with a hook in my bra. Hey, Sandra, how are you today? Hi, Sunita, how are you today? Hope you ladies did a thumbs up when you came in. It says Sunita making blue hats. So are you still making blue hats?
Yeah,
I found a blue hat over. I don't know what I was looking for. Oh, because I was using my mannequin and I was like, she has no hair. I was like, oh, let me put a hat on her. So I found another blue hat. I threw it in the box. It's like, I used it to take the picture with her and I threw it in the box. I was like, I didn't even know I made that hat.
I'm trying to make a blue hat every month. Just have a goal of like one hat once a month, trying different. I don't love hats, but I want to try to find a good hat pattern so I can make hats for people that I know are going to fit. And I can make with the least amount of yarn and the quickest amount of time so I can charge a decent price,
You're you should be able to do that. You can make that pineapple stitch. You knocking that out.
Yeah.
See, I can't sit and look at that and I don't like counting. I hate to count. I hate that. That is my biggest that's why I stick with very simple stuff. I did that one pineapple earring. I have yet to make the match for it. It's just sitting there. I keep moving it from one place to the other, and it still has the tail hanging on it. So I'm always thinking that it's a piece of scrap yarn until I pick it up and it's like, oh, it's the earring that I should be finishing. I haven't finished it yet.
Well, and what am I making?
Ooh, she said she sent 105 hats. The hat and I hate. Oh my goodness. Yes, you are making hats, honey. Hey, Adrienne, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. I see you called me, but I couldn't pick up.
Sunita, I wonder sometimes, how often do you send them in? Do you wait till you have so many done, or do you send in one at a time, or how often do you send your hats in?
Yeah, because I did. Now with that extra hat, that's all of 11 hats that I did.
What is this month? May. I have 4. Last year I did 7. I did them with Crystal from Bag a Day. Did a thing where she did a different hat pattern. She did a tutorial every day for 7 days with a different pattern. And I tried each one of them, and that took me 3 months to do them because I'm still kind of new, I just started in December of 2019. So last May I was still kind of new.
Yeah, but you've advanced because you are doing those pineapples and all that stuff. I want to send them all at once, but only got half of my goal. Only half of your goal? So you're gonna do over 200 hats? Wow. You must. How many hats do you do a day? That's a lot of hats.
When I did those hats in a couple of months, I was so burned out on hats. I can't imagine doing 105.
It was a struggle for me to do the 10.
Whatever your goal was, I can't imagine.
That is a lot of hats. They're gonna love you. Are you participating in the hatathon? I was watched and she gave out her cell phone number. So I waited a few hours and then I sent her a text, but she never texted me back. So and I did reread that email that they sent me about participating. So you don't have to pay the $200. That's for if you want to be highlighted for 15 minutes. But it goes to a charity, better something. But so they're doing a hatathon from June 10th, June 10th to the 11th, I think it is, 24 hours hatathon.
Wow.
So I'll watch some of that. But that's a lot of hats, Miss Anita.
I don't
So I
like to.
figured better send them because I might not meet them. I'm planning. Oh, she does 2 a day. Okay. Well, my goal initially was 21 for 2021, but they got 11
Well, when they're due when?
in August. I could probably do it, but I keep putting other things on my plate. So that's why because my initial goal was to do a hat every day so that I can get the 21 done. But I don't know what happened. And I got lots of blue yarn. I could probably do a few more. I have time because they're not due till August. And plus, there's another challenge, not a challenge, but I think the lady's name is Rosie, who wants people to do washcloths for the shelter.
Yeah.
So I said I would do a few washcloths. I don't even have one finished yet, but that's not due until October. I have 2 started.
I'm thinking about taking hat project, the hat and the washcloth in the car with me on our. We're going to tell you. I already talked about this. We're going to Atlantic City in June for our 25th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
So it's depending on which map service you trust on your phone. It's either 11 hours or 13 hours from here to Atlantic City.
Y'all gonna drive that? Ooh.
We're gonna drive. We're leaving Friday. Is that right? Yeah, we're leaving Friday. After my husband has to work half a day on Friday, and then we're the 11th, and we're gonna drive to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and stay the night in an old-fashioned inn, maybe, or like a bed and breakfast or something. And we're kind of still trying to decide where we're going to stay there, and do a ghost tour at night when we get there, and then in the morning we're going to go on the tour of the Gettysburg battlefield and all that stuff, and then then we won't be very far from Hershey, Pennsylvania either. So we're going to go to Hershey, and there's a thing at there's an amusement park there that's based in the Hershey's chocolate company. But there's a thing you can go to without doing the whole park, that you get like a small tour that explains like the history of the Hershey company. And apparently the guy who founded the company was this huge philanthropist and did lots of cool stuff. The town of Hershey was like a company town for the chocolate company, so you learn all about that. And then you go on a tour, and they show you about like how the chocolate's made and what goes into making the chocolate, and then there's like a tasting room at the end.
That's all I want. All I want is the tasting. I don't care how it's made. Just let me have some.
We're both really interested in history, and so those are two like historical things. And of course, we both like chocolate, so and it seems like a fun way to round out the day after starting with, a horrible civil war that killed people and divided a nation. was like, I don't know. Is this a good way to start our anniversary? Like, it just represents the turmoils of an everyday marriage and how you overcome it. He goes, yes, and then you eat chocolate and all's okay. I said, right,
that's right. Have some chocolate. Yes, Adrienne, there is blue yarn. I'm sure. As I said, I have yet to go through that. I've started going through it a couple of days ago.
Oh yeah.
There's 2 bags of yarn that my friend Adrienne gave me. I have to go through them, but I don't have any real room for it, so I'm going to go through it. And that's what I was doing, going through looking for the blue yarn so I can make more hats. So I guess I'm gonna make some more. I'm gonna make my 10s because then that'll give me my 21. I have no excuse. No excuse.
Here's my basket.
See, you need to get to work, girl.
Yeah, I got a lot in here.
You do. Hi, Classy. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in.
Let's see. Yeah. So I probably, what is today? The 22nd? I need to get busy. I have time left to make a hat for the month of May.
Yeah, you got to make one hat. You can do one hat. You can do one hat.
I got to finish this strip. I got to finish that pineapple thing for the month. I'm going to make the scratchy dog one.
And in between that, make a hat.
And I have somebody wants me to make a Yoda hat. They saw, I made Yoda hats for a friend of mine. She has 2 grandkids, and I made one for each of her grandkids. She paid me, of course. But so she posted it on Facebook, and now like all of her friends are like, "Oh, I want one." So I think I have 4 Yoda hats to make before Christmas.
Ooh, good for you.
Which is not that big a deal. And then, of course, my friend sent me a picture about 2 weeks ago. Just a picture from Etsy. Can you make me this sweater? That sweater that person wants $160 for? Do you have a pattern? No.
Oh my goodness. See, at least you got somebody out there chomping at the bits to get you to do stuff. That's why I'm going to this summit, to get somebody to chomp at the bits for me to do something. I don't really want to do what's the word? I'm always looking for my words. Orders. I don't want to do order. I want somebody to just buy the stuff I already have.
But she's a good friend. Well, weren't you the one earlier saying? Weren't you just saying earlier your friend wanted you to make something? You said, "Nope, we're going to stay friends. I'm not going to make that for you." Was that you?
Yes. Yeah. She's always wanting me to make her a top. Nope. Nope.
This is what she wants.
Ooh, not the granny squares. All those little granny squares.
I said, well, I can do something similar because I said it may not be exactly the same. I can do my best just kind of looking at, because I can zoom in. I don't know. I would not want this. That's gonna be the hardest part. Is I do crochet for fun and joy, like bring joy and relaxation.
And that's why I don't want orders, because it's going to take the joy away.
Right. And I don't even really want to have a shop or sell or any of that stuff, because I want to make what I want to make when I want to make it, however many I want to make. I want to use the colors I want to cut and use.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do with it what I want to do with it, not what somebody else wants.
Yep.
I hate yellow, so
I'm going to make a yellow hat just for you.
Well, look what yellow.
Yeah, yellow may not look good on you, no.
No.
But yellow is the sun. It's for the sun.
I love sunflowers. I like that yellow, but I can't wear it.
Yeah.
I can't wear it, and that's more orange, really, almost than yellow. I don't know, like a burnt yellow, maybe. I don't know what color you call it. I call it sunflower yellow.
Oh,
I guess.
Adrian said, that's super cute, Gloria. I know you hate putting pieces together. That's right. That's why I don't do that.
I'm
I
gonna
say,
do it. Join as you go. I mean, that's another thing I like about the calendar blanket is I'm learning. I never would have known how to do a join as you go. I would have looked at that and thought, oh my god, I got to sew all that lacy stuff together. How do you do that? But now I know how to do it.
yeah. Coco says she won't do commissions. Nope, nope, nope. Yep. I'm the same way. I don't. I had one person actually ask me. When I did my Prince graph can, and a lady saw. She's like, "Oh, can I commission you to do that?" And I was like, "Okay." So I sent her information, but huh?
You got $500, sure.
Right. But I never heard back from her again. So I was like, "That's fine." Wasn't like that was gonna pay any bill for me because I'm not gonna sit around and wait for it. I just made my glasses, put another smudge on my glasses. But I know I don't want to do commissions and stuff like that. And I definitely don't want to do. I don't know. I want somebody to just buy what I already made, and if I want to do something for somebody, then I'll do it. But I can't. I don't want to be under um, a deadline or anything like that. When I hear people say, "Oh, and they want it in 2 weeks," I'm like, nope, nope, nope. Because I might get bored looking at that, and you may not get that in 2 weeks. You might get it in 2 months.
Yeah. I asked her what her budget was, and I asked her when she needed it. She wants it by October, and she has a healthy budget, so I'm okay. I'll see what this Etsy person wants. I just wanted to give that to somebody I know instead of this stranger on Etsy. Plus, it's got like, it's got little. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. See, it's got these little carrots dangling on it.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, she doesn't want that. She's not going to pay $165 for a sweater and then bring it over to you and say, "Can you take these carrots off?" I would rather she'd rather pay $150 to make this for me without the carrots. Okay.
I did a granny square skirt that Anno she did, and her waistband she just made triangles for the waistband part of it, but it's supposed to be diagonal. I am not good with shapes. My brain doesn't think any of that stuff. I'm a lineal, vertical. That's it. I could not figure out. I kept putting them, I laid it out on my table. I would put them together. And then it was like, okay, but how am I going to do the back? And my brain could not figure it out. Just like when I was doing the baby booties, my brain could not click left, right, left, right. All I could see, I kept making a right-sided booty, a right side, even though I did it the first time with no problem. But then the second time, I just kept making right-sided booties. And I'm like, why is my brain not clicking with this? I said, I know why, because I'm doing too much and I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. So when I just said, okay, this is the only thing I'm going to do are these booties, and I did them, boom, they were done. And then I knocked out the other pair just like that. But my brain couldn't think of, but when I did that skirt, my skirt just was straight up and down. It wasn't diagonal. I was very, very disappointed. I couldn't figure out the diagonal part of it. But I don't like putting things together. And that's the one thing when I did that, I had so many issues with sewing it because I would sew it and then I would miss, if you miss any of the stitches, then you're going to mess up the whole thing. Right. So then you have to go and figure out. I say, forget it. We're just going to be straight. I wore it one time because it was way too hot here in South Florida, and it was, I wore it for Thanksgiving, and it was probably 80 degrees that day or close to 80. And I was so hot in it, I couldn't wait to take it off.
What did I make? I made something. Oh.
Hi, Crystal. Let me see. Yeah, I can't do it either. I have to want to make things. Yeah, as Anita said that. Let me see. When I make something for you, you get it. When you get it, that's what Coco said.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of what it is.
Yeah, see, I don't want anything to take my joy, because when I see people that says, "Oh, I lost my crojo and all," that's like I've been crocheting for over 40 years, and there's never been a time where I say, "Oh, I'm tired of doing this. I lost my crojo. I don't know what to do next." There are so many things to do, and with as I say with YouTube, I learned so much from YouTube that I had no clue about. So all those books that I have, of all those patterns that I looked at, and it's like I have no clue what they're talking about, especially with like front posts and back posts. I I didn't understand that at all just reading it. Even looking at the pictures, I was like, I have no clue what they're talking about.
Me too.
And when I started on YouTube, I found Glamour, and she made the cutest slippers, and she used the front post, back post stitch, and that's when I learned how to do it.
I think I
But
learned that from Bag a Day.
hmm yeah, because you just have to do it. I did this. Do I still have a hat? I think I did a hat. What's her name? Little John's Yarn did a funky something hat, she called it, but it was all. I think it was all front post, back post, and I mean, it took up so much of your yarn. But when you finished it, honey, I made a black. I made a white one and a purple one, and I wore both of them.
You see that hat right there?
Uh
Lord, there. That was
huh.
last blue hat. It's the Bag o' Day new hat that's supposed to be like Gary Urban Yarns hat. What's it called? Bush Tracker. Remember a month or so ago, everybody's doing the Bush Tracker hat. Did you see that? Well,
Mm-mm.
that's a Bag o' Day hat. It has a lot of front post, back post, but it's the first Bag o' Day hat I've made that fits me right. Everything else is small that I make,
Mm-mm.
and I don't know how to. If I try to adjust it the way she says to adjust it, then it's too big. But that one fits really nice. So I might actually make myself one of those. That's another reason I'm doing a different pattern every month for the Hat Not Hate, is trying to find one that fits me well.
Mm.
But it does use a lot of yarn because it does that front post, back post. But it's nice and stretchy and also thick. I like it.
Yeah. And see, that's why I'm trying to do hats, some hats that are more open and airy, because
Uh-oh, you're
here
frozen
in
for
Florida, wearing them all the time. I always wonder how the devil in this hot sun can you wear a hat that's that thick on your head. But to each its own. People love it. Hello, Annette. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Oh, I love your name, Barbarino.
Yeah, I've tried using larger yarn and larger hooks, and then they're way too big. I also
Mm-hmm.
have to make things a bunch of times. I don't know. I'm kind of a lazy crafter. This is why I can't learn to knit, because it takes too long.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have patience.
Oh, Coco said you could just try using a larger hook and yarn. See, that's what I was thinking. Because like I know a lot like um Crystal. I think I crochet like Crystal. So most of her patterns are usually turn out right. But Little John's yarn, she crochets tighter. So I always know with her pattern, I have to go down a hook size because I crochet looser.
Right. Pamela from Adoring Crochet, I crochet tighter than her, so I always have to adjust. I think I crochet tighter than Bag o' Day. But Little John's yarns, her patterns always turn out right for me. So, and Yarn Joy podcast, I think she's a tighter crocheter. When I follow her things, they come out like hers. But then I get, if it doesn't turn out right, I get kind of blah. It's like, okay, I'm done.
Let me see. What did they say? Let me go back up. Up. Okay. They're the same. Oh, Sunita says she's keeping that hat simple.
Did you brim up?
She bring 'em up. Oh, you can see them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me see. I'm reading now. And Crystal has a new hat made with rewind yarn. It's beautiful. Yes, Glama is still on YouTube, but she doesn't crochet. No, she doesn't crochet. She does the that paparazzi jewelry. That's what I saw her doing before. Doing well. Thanks for asking. Hello, hello. Be right back. Coco said, be right and say, some asked me to make something for them. I lost money and time going back and forth, going to get yarn and letting them try it on. Oh my goodness. It became a job and the project is still in the bag. Oh, see, that's the thing I can't. If when I was on the cardigan kick, and the first cardigan I made for my friend, my bestie, and then other people saw it. It's like, oh, can you make me a cardigan? So everybody that I made a cardigan for, I told them to go out and buy whatever yarn they wanted, and I would make it. One person's cardigan, I don't think she even liked it, but I keep thinking in my head I should make another one and just give it to her, and then maybe she'll then. But I didn't think she liked it. But I just told them everybody buy their own yarn, and that way they had the colors. I'm not going to go back and forth to buy any yarn. I tell them exactly how much you're going to need, and then I go from there. Because it's crazy. You running around doing all this work, and then did you get money up front from her or him, Renee?
Yeah.
What are you saying? Nope for Adrian. See, you became a job. See, I did no job. Yep. And people and a lot of people want you to give them Walmart prices. That's the other thing. No, no. And
Well,
I'm with you with the knitting. I always think about my supervisor. She was a knitter. I don't think I've ever seen her knit though, but I know she knits. But I don't think I know. That's why I don't like Tunisian. I always say I don't like Tunisian because it reminds me too much of knitting. So
well, let's see. Where are my knit? This is my latest attempt at knitting. Sorry, I'm getting right up in your face. I'm making I've made two little sampler squares. Big hole.
oh goodness.
Big hole here, little hole here, little hole here. This is my first one. This was my next one. So still some holes, not as many, not as big, but still some holes. So I don't know. Then I just like, okay. I mean, I use these to put my sweaty drinks on.
They have a purpose. They serve a purpose.
They're cotton. They soak up the sweaty drinks. We'll see.
Oh, so, Crystal said she made oh, she's explained to me like, no, it wasn't candy. At least not to my face, it wasn't candy. Let me see, I made a wreath for a lady when I told her it was done. She changed her mind. I still have it 2 years later. Oh my goodness. No, don't make another one and give it. They knew what it looked like before. I know Sharice loves hers. I know Sharice loves hers.
Well, the thing is, this happens to me. I can imagine somebody who doesn't work with yarn, it will definitely happen to. I'll buy something off the shelf because I think, oh, that's so pretty. Then when I start working with it, I'm like, ew, I don't like the way this colors are working together. I'm like, ugh.
Yep.
I mean, that could have been what happened to her. She's like, well, that looked a lot better in the ball.
That's when I made my my long cardigan, which is going to be a dress basically for me. I saw that yarn, and it's more jewel tone because I thought I was going to see a lot more purple in it, but it's more green and the what's the reds and stuff. So it's more jewel tone color, which is going to be perfect for my earrings because it matches my earrings perfectly.
Those are cute.
See, I just took.
Did you make
did.
them?
Yeah, I did a class. This lady makes paper earrings, and I was like, oh, I got to see this class. Got to see this class. And these are just the stickers from because I have stickers that I put on my stuff when I send it out. So I said, now she didn't say to do this, but I'm going to do this because I wanted someone to make some earrings with my logo on it. And every time you ask somebody and you get this person, get that person, and I never got around to even contacting anybody. But when I saw that she made paper earrings and she was going to be doing a class for Michael's, I was like, ooh, I gotta see this class. And I missed the class. I think that class was on the night that we went to Miami for the draft party. But Michael's all their classes are recorded, so you can go and watch them again. So I watched the class and I did not have the cardstock paper that she wanted, which I did find cardstock paper the same weight that she had said. I actually have it in the house, didn't know it. But I made these. I mean, all I did is took some purple paper that I had. I had some cardstock, but it wasn't the heavy type. But I took that and cut 4 round circles and put it on this and did the Mod Podge thing. And it's streaky and stuff, but it works for me. But I'm going to do another pair now that I have some thicker cardstock paper. But I did try some other earrings, and I did it with the 4 pieces of the cardstock between your outer one. And those were a little too heavy for me, so they got ditched. So I said, when I do these the second time, I'm only going to use 2 of the cardstocks between the 2. Because I don't like heavy earrings, and that's why I wanted to see her paper earring thing to see how she did it. Because I was first like, ooh, I hope this Mod Podge doesn't like streak up my logo and make it look crappy and stuff, but it didn't. They came out just like I wanted them to, except for the streaking. So I went to I went to either Joann. I went to Joann's because I went to Walmart after that because I was looking for a small hole punch. I could not find a small. I bought a hole punch, but it's not, the hole is still too big for this one because if I use it on this one, it'll go right into my logo. So I use my little however you say that word, just put a hole in it.
Throw out the ones that were too heavy?
Huh?
Did you throw away the ones that were too heavy?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say you could put a key ring on there to make it a keychain.
Oh, it was just colors, just different colors. It wasn't mine.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Do you want to see my rainbow in person, sort of? Sort of. You want to see my rainbow amigurumi?
Yes.
Step over my mess. You can't see.
Oh, Classy, you make paper bit. Oh, earrings are nice. Nice. Let me see. I surprised it. Ah, it's so cute.
So you can get a sense of how big it is. It's like
yes,
big as my head, and it's fat.
That is so cute. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I made it with let me get this bag. Oh, hold on. I got to stand up again. I made this bag last summer.
Ooh, I like that.
It's a bag a day thing.
Those are puff stitches.
Yes.
I like
so
that.
I had the rainbow yarn left over, so that's why this is the yarn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I was showing this on somebody else's live earlier, and they said that would make a good little design for a thing you put behind your head when you're in the bathtub.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. If you drop it, I would drop it in the water and then it'd be ruined. But I could take it on my road trip and rest my head when my husband's driving.
I crocheted me some neck rolls.
Did you?
Yeah. I keep them on every now and again when my neck starts hurting. I just pull one out and lay on it.
So that's my little guy.
That's cute.
I think his face might be crooked, like off to the side. That just adds character.
That's what you told me about my bumblebee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then let me see. Crystal said she made a cardigan for a lady at the Dollar Tree. The manager of the Dollar Tree. And then another employee asked her, now she's reluctant. Nah, I don't blame you. Let me
That's
see.
what the Yoda hats, I don't.
She said that Renee said that'll match her cardigan. Oh yeah, it's a big when I saw it on the yarn hook. It looked small. I was like, it's so cute. I made some rainbow amigurumis and hang outside in 2020. Oh, good. The bag is nice. Yes, the bag is nice. Looks like pink cheeks. Okay.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, what I was kind of surprised at how big it turned out too, because I got the pattern out of whenever you're watching YouTube crocheters, you get that annoying happily hooked commercial.
Yes. Yes.
She got me. I really wanted those hooks, and I do like the hooks. The bag's okay, but anyway, I subscribed to Happily Hooked. So this is a pattern out of the May Happily Hooked. There's like a whole weather system set. So there's a cloud and a sun and a raindrop and a lightning bolt, I think. I thought this was going to be small, like this big or something. So it's much bigger than I anticipated.
See, and when I did my little bear, I thought he was going to be bigger until I started doing like, it's going to be a little bear. But then I was happy. I said, because this is a perfect size. The teacher can put it on her desk and shouldn't take up a lot of room. I forgot to ask my niece if she ever gave the bear to the teacher.
It won't take up a whole bag of stuffing to fill it up.
Yep. I bought another bag of stuffing from Walmart because it is ridiculously priced at Joann's. I was like, I don't ever remember paying this much money. I know everything's gone up, but I was like, this is crazy. So when I was over at Walmart trying to find that hole punch, I just picked up another bag and I ordered me some new hooks. I should not have, but I wanted these hooks. Claudette Crochet, she was making, I think when she did her chain link, I think that's what that stitch is called. The scarf, or maybe it was one of her cows. I don't know. It was something, but she had this hook, and it was like black and white hook, and it was really pretty. And I mean, it's a really good inline hook. And I sent her a message, but she never replied back to me. And then I saw Distinctive Crochet Priscilla, and she was talking about her what does she call it? A shawl cardigan or something, whatever it is she did for her scrap project and using the moss stitch. And she showed the hook that she used and she said, I forgot, somebody gifted it to her. And I was like, what's that hook again? And I went on to great old Amazon and I found a whole set for, I forgot the price, much less than you pay for clover hooks. But I like the hook so I can't wait to get it because I'm hoping that it crochets as good as it looks. Because I got my one furl, they can keep furl. I didn't like that hook at all. That's an expensive $22 hook that I don't like.
That's good. Can you have a return policy?
Huh?
They have a good return policy, I hear. Can you return it so you don't like it?
Oh, I'm going to keep it because it's furls. Say I have a furls hook. I'll ever have to use it. I just have it. So I have furls. I have Susan Bates, which I started with. I have Clover, and I have Tulip. Now I'm going to have Prims. I think it's Prims. Pyr. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'll have, and I'm hoping. Now I know it won't. I doubt if it's going to be my top hook because I love the feel of my clovers. But we'll see. You never know.
These are like the ones that I got. I don't think this was one of the free ones. Can't see the size. Yeah, it might have been. The free ones with the.
Mm-hmm.
So as I work with it, this thing slides off. Can you see?
Oh no.
So I'm glad I didn't buy them, but I do like this is squishy.
Yeah, see, that's why I like my clovers. It's not, they're not, it just feels good in my hand. The I have hooks like that on, they're off brand. I don't even know what they are, but they always come like if you order like kits of um hooks with all the different little other things that go with it. It's always those kinds of hooks, and they're always like buoy hooks. I hate buoy hooks. But the one hook that in the hooks that I have, the off-brand ones, was the only set that had a size 3 hook. And one of the rumpers that I'm making, you have to have a size 3 hook. And I'm like, I can't believe Clover doesn't have a size 3 hook. So that's why I'm using it. But I went to get another one of the hooks, and it kept catching on my yarn. I'm like, what in the world? So the edging around where the hook comes out, that whatever it is, plastic or whatever they put on it, keeps catching my yarn. So I'm like, this is garbage.
The silicone sticks,
Yeah.
yarn sticks to it. These are my favorite ones. I got them on Amazon for like $12.50 or something. They're
What are
long.
those?
I don't know, just some off-brand thing that I
I
got on
think
Amazon.
those showed up when I was looking at the
Can you see how much longer it is?
Yep.
It's almost an inch longer.
Yep.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
There.
Yep. That's a big difference.
And I tend to hold my hook kind of like this. So I like spread my fingers out on it. So I like the longer one. It's got like this part right here. The green part is that sticky silicone.
Mm-hmm.
But the part right up here that you're talking about catches your yarn, that's a smooth plastic. And it's securely attached. It's got like ribs in it here and on the sides and down here.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I don't like about it, this size is wearing off.
Yeah, see, and that's what's going to happen with those tulips. If I use them a lot, all of that's going to go away. And that's why I like the clovers, because it's imprinted in there, embossed, or whatever the word is.
Here's my hook I lost. I don't know where it must have rolled out from under my computer.
Oh, who's it?
Yes,
Anita, I am going to do when I get them, I'm definitely going to do a review, because I did a review with the tulips when I got them too. Tulips are okay, but they don't compare to I love my clovers.
I think I might order another set of these. I did go back online, and there was a close-up picture that showed the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I like is I use a lot of older patterns that were like my mom's and my sister's and my grandma's and whatever, and they don't have the millimeters, they have the letter. So I like it because the letter and the number is on there, and it was a dark color that I could see, a dark color against the white.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's rubbing off. So I think I might order another set, because somebody told me that if you put clear nail polish over it and let that dry, or Mod Podge or something to cover that lettering, and then let them dry, then it won't wear away from the oils and heat of your hand. And then the ones where it's imprinted, they said if you mark over it with a washable marker, and then just wipe that off, and then paint over that with something clear, you'll be able to see the imprint, because it'll fill it in with the ink thing. But you want to cover it with the clear nail polish so the marker doesn't rub off on your hand and or your project.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the when I got those tulips, I was like, I can't believe, and the tulips is just like a piece of tape on it with the letter and the size on it. I said, if I do this enough, I won't know what hook that is. But I do have one of those things that you can put the hook in to give you a size.
Yeah. I need one of those.
Let's see, one of the hooks does the same. Oh, Renee said one of her hooks does the same thing. Sunita likes those too, but I had to buy another set because I wrote the numbers off. Yeah. I put clear bars on the next set. Yeah.
I was putting this in a chat on another live I was on or something, and somebody on there said, I'm going to PM you a picture of my brand new set. She said, actually, it's my set when it was brand new. She bought a new one and took the picture, and she said, I'm PMing you my picture, so this is how I know what they are. So she's like, oh, if I need a G hook, I know I need to get the teal one because my letters wore off of everything.
Oh, that's a smart. Well, when I bought those eyes for the amigurumis, I took a screenshot of it so that when they came, because the box doesn't even have the size. I was like, who did this? Who's stupid? What stupid person did? You got to at least put on each, and at least put them in cubes. They're in their own individual cubes. But if you use too many of, let's say, the 6, and then they fall, and then they all get in there together, you're screwed. You don't know what's what.
Does yours look like this? Is this your set too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did the same thing. I went back onto Amazon and looked at the picture and took a screenshot so I could try to figure out what size they were.
Yeah.
But mostly I just put them against my project to see if I like the way they look. I need to make something I can use all these noses for.
You know, when I made that bear, I felt like putting that nose on, but the way the pattern was made, I would have had to put the nose on then, because the pattern you embroidered the nose on. Again, something with needle and thread I don't like doing, but I wanted to do it because the more you do it, then the better. I mean, I used to embroider when I was in Nia.
Go get that water out of my car.
No, I smell food cooking.
Oh.
I wonder if she's here. But I didn't hear her come in, but I smell food. What was I saying? I forgot. Lost complete train of thought. I forgot what I was saying. I totally forgot. What was I saying?
Sewing. You were talking about using
the embroidery. When I was in high school, I learned how to do embroidery and haven't done it since. So when I did the rabbit fiber spider, he the eyes, the nose, the mouth, everything, he did it with the embroidery. So I did it. I said, okay. And then when I did the bear, this lady is Russian. I think she's Russian. She's got to be over there somewhere. And of course, I'm just watching what she does because I don't know what she's saying. I'm just watching what she did in order to make the nose, and I did the mouth, but I was not doing those eyebrows. I said, forget it. He looks like a rabbit. I'm happy. That's where I left him.
You need to read the chat. You need to read the chat. You're about to get a visitor.
Oh, you came to borrow the picker. Don't freak out when you hear the door. Oh, I knew. Where is she? I wonder. Okay. Oh, so I guess that's what she was calling me for. She wanted the picker. I didn't hear the door. So if she came, I didn't know.
Maybe she'd been cooking and that she had a smell of whatever she was cooking on her, and that's why you thought you smelled food.
Oh no, I smell food. I don't smell it now.
So I don't like to sew either. I don't like to do projects with a lot of ends, which is another reason I'm like, oh girl, why do you want that sweater with all those different colors?
No.
So I'm doing another crochet along. That's baby clothes.
Oh.
So I did this little cardigan. It's all in one color. You start here and you just go back and forth and back and forth. So I only had 2 ends to sew in, and it only has 1 button to sew on. I was like,
Who did that?
the one. What's her name? Let me look it up. I think she's from Australia, maybe. She has that kind of
She said,
Australian accent.
is that Hey Carrie?
No, I don't know what her name is. It's I will know her channel name. It's the first time I've ever done anything. I just Googled, well, not Googled, Woolly Wonders Crochet is her name.
Oh, yeah, I know her. I can't remember if I did anything of her. I think she's the one that I saw doing the, it's a little boy. Well, I say it's a boy because it's in blue and white, but it's a romper. But, you know, you carrying the yarn back and forth. I hate doing that too. That's why I stay away from the houndstooth. I don't like doing that. I wonder if she's here. She said she pulled up and the car isn't there. Let me see if she's here. She hasn't said anything. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll tell everybody. Yeah, her name. I don't know what her name is, but her channel is Woolly Wonder Crochet, and she has a YouTube channel. She has lots and lots of baby clothes, and it all looks so cute. And then she also has some stuffed animals and booties, baby booties, some granny projects, chevron projects, some bags. It's all very pretty. Her tutorials are slow enough, so I can even get past the. Miss Gigi, can you drop the link again? When she gets back, maybe. Did you finish your project? The 2 that I said I had this morning, were you listening to me this morning somewhere or on something with me this morning? I did. Well, no, not completely. This was my one project that I said I only had a couple of rows left. So that's finished now. And then my other one, did you see my blanket? I'm doing the Jada and Stitches calendar blanket. I need to get further back. There we go. So those are the first 4 months. And then I've got the 5th month. I got the strip done, and I just need to attach it to the blanket now. So I did not get the 2 projects done. I've been too busy getting on people's lives and chats. What else did I do? I did laundry. I just sit around on Saturday and watch people crochet and talk about crochet. So if that's what you mean, the 2 I did this morning, or I needed to do. But yeah, I just got to attach it, and it won't take long because it's real simple. All the edges are the same. It's just granny clusters, and then you join as you go. So it makes this little stitch. There she is.
I'm back.
Hey, they want you to put up the link again so somebody else can come in, and then I may go down because I've got to go do dishes from dinner. So.
All right. Who's the next candidate?
Yeah, I did get one done, Sunita. I'll get the other one done before I go to bed.
I'm gonna have to look up that little cardigan because that looks like something I can get and I can knock out.
Yes.
Where's my?
I think you could probably get it done in 2 or 3 hours, depending how quick you are. And
I don't have that.
Once you get the first few rows done, where you do the increases, like each row is a little bit different until it gets the shape. It will. Oh, there
Hey,
it is.
Renee.
And then it's just back and forth the same. There's no trim, like there's no.
Stand it like right there. Yeah, stand it right there.
Another one that I didn't like as much, but I thought it was just the yarn. Oh, is that your thing you're done with?
Yeah, your bag matches my cardigan.
Oh, I love that. Did you make the flowers?
No, the flowers I had already. Those I had. I just put it on there just to add a little something to it.
I wanted to tell yellow is your color.
Huh?
Yellow is your color.
Yeah, I like yellow.
Yeah, it looks good on you though.
Thank you. Now I did I had another cardigan for my granddaughter, which I had started the regular way, but I took it out and I did it the same way as the hexagon. So I have to finish. It's almost finished.
Oh, that's cute.
So I have to finish the other sleeve and the
little
border.
puff sleeves too. That's so cute. I said she got the little puff sleeves too.
Yep.
I love the puff sleeves.
I just had to figure out how to do it because the sleeve was on mine's. The sleeve was so wide. I said, well, how am I going to get this smaller? But then I found a tutorial that showed how to decrease and go around. So that's what I had to do.
Yeah.
This is all new to me.
You and Lori both keep saying this is new to me, but you all are doing such a good job.
Well, listen, we have good influencers, good teachers.
Yeah, lots of encouragement from the.
Yep. So I'm used to just doing baby things.
Yeah.
I'm just starting with the baby things. I'm just starting with the baby things.
Oh, okay.
Well, get you a pile of them done, because when the wintertime comes, you can get. Because you're in the snow, you're in the cold. Everybody wants their babies to be cute.
I used to just do it just for the fun, like you said, just for the fun and the joy of it, just to see if I could do it. So I just, would find a pattern and go ahead and try. So I always stuck to it.
Yeah.
But not good with those booties.
Yeah.
I tried the booties. I'm kind of hoping, because I had such good luck with that sweater from the Woolly. What did I say her name was again?
Woolly Wonders.
Woolly Wonders. So they had such good luck with her sweater. I might try some of her booties to go with it.
Yeah, like the little booties that I did are the Mary Janes. She doesn't even call them Mary Janes, but they're Mary Janes. But they're just too cute.
They are cute.
The Woolly Wonders?
No, these are her channel is Maisie and Ruth. I don't know what those names. Maybe those are her grandparents' name, grandmoms. I don't know, because her name is Amanda. So I don't know where those names come from. Oh, my batteries went. Oh, it's
Maisie and Ruth. Those sound like grandma names.
Yeah, and she's another British lady.
So this was the yarn I used.
Trendy Baby. Oh, Mary Maxim. I don't think I've ever ordered anything from Mary Maxim, but I know Crystal is always. Did you all see her video when she did the mystery bags for Darn Good Yarn?
I saw that she posted it, but I haven't watched it.
Oh, you have to watch it. Her face tells you everything. She had a look on her. She had like a $20 one, a $50 one, and a $75 one. First of all, I thought that was ridiculously priced. For, usually you can get those mystery bags for a lot less and get a lot of yarn. She got straight garbage. A lot of it was just straight garbage. And the look on her face just spoke volumes. I was like, ooh, I'd be so mad. I would be so mad. $75.
Yeah. They're not going to be able to sell those mystery bags for that price anymore if that's how she acted, because she talked about the adding.
Oh,
you couldn't get one for 6 months. She talks bad about that yarn. They're not going to sell them forever. They'll have to drop the price by like 95%. Get rid of that stuff.
You can best believe after watching that video.
Yeah, I bought a Mary Maxim mystery box, and 2 of these were in it. And so this is what it started like, and I had this much left after the.
See, you can get 2 of them. 2 of them with that one scheme.
And I think this is probably enough for some Mary Jane shoes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Most definitely.
And then I have this also. I got this. So my mom passed away. Of course, you guys knew that. Well, at least Gloria knew that. In March, and my mom had gotten rid of a lot of her crafting stuff. She had a whole room at the house that I grew up in, where she and my dad were living when they decided to sell the house. So she got rid of a lot of stuff then, but she had the entire closet in the second bedroom of their apartment full of stuff, plus things shoved everywhere. And then the apartment she moved into after he passed away had a second closet that was stuffed with stuff, and then she had a cabinet with quilting and all this. But so my sister does the sewing. She's the person who sews in our family. So she wanted to take all the quilting and sewing stuff, and she didn't want most of the yarn she had anymore. So we've been cleaning out my sister's craft stuff, and she's given me stuff she doesn't want or use anymore that I'm interested in now, so that she can make room for mom's sewing and quilting. And then I've got all of my mom's crochet stuff and a lot of the embroidery. And my other sister does more cross stitch and paper crafting. So she got all that stuff. So, but we've all been going through our craft stuff and like swapping. I'm not doing this anymore, so you can have all that, and I don't want all this. And
yeah, see, that's me. I mean, I'm the only crafter in. Yeah, nobody else. I'm the only one that. My niece does other kind of crafting stuff, but she doesn't crochet, but she does other kind of crafting stuff. She loves to do decorations for parties and things like that. So she's really good with that stuff. But I don't do any of that stuff. Hey VJ, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in.
Hi VJ.
But I know my daughter, when I'm long gone, she gonna like, I don't need any of this yarn. She's gonna pack it all up.
She just call us.
Yes. You say, I'm putting in my will. All of my yarny friends can have my yarn.
Right in there with the will. Say 10% to this person, 10% to this.
Yep. Here's their address. Just send it all off.
Give everybody 2 cups.
Oh my goodness. She dabbles with it, but she loves to draw. When I watched one of those other what do you call it? Those Michael classes, there was 2 ladies on there that do what do they call it? I want to say virtual, but it's not virtual. What do they call it? When you just put art on the internet. Whatever.
Like on Facebook or something?
No, they sell it. They create the designs.
I can't remember what it's called, but I know what you're talking about. Somebody develops a certain design, and then you buy the rights to that drawing. So
right.
You don't for that image, and you can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
And sell it to someone else, if I understand. It's just like if you bought a canvas.
Yeah. What do they call it? Oh my goodness, I'm having a day.
Open source, but I can't remember what it's called. I know what you mean.
I don't know why I want to say virtual, but it's not virtual. But anyway, I saw that, and the lady used this program called Pigment. So I went online and looked at it. Now I don't draw, but she says, "Oh, you don't have to be able to draw because I guess it'll walk you through whatever." I don't know. But my daughter draws, and I've been trying to get her to take one of her drawings and put it into PC Stitch and then convert it over so that I could crochet it. Well, you know, as I always say, she's too busy with her boyfriend. She don't have time for me. So when I saw the pigment thing, you can do a week trial period for a week, but if you go over that week, then it's $1.99. It's $1.99 a month, and then I think it's $1.99. No, it's $1.99 for a week. Then it's another price. But anyway, that for a year it's $19.99. So I told her, I said, Monday I will purchase it for the $19.99. That way it gives you a year. I said, if you don't like it, then I don't have to worry about keeping it. But, you know, you can play around with it for that year. And I said, I'm waiting till Monday because she's off Monday. So that gives her time to at least go look at it before she runs out the door to see her boyfriend. But it was such an interesting, it looks like a really easy app to use, but I don't draw. And I get really frustrated trying to draw when we used to go to, I don't know if you all have them, like the wine sip, where you go and draw, but you drink wine or something like that. What is it called? Whatever it's called.
Paint and sip. Paint and sip.
Yeah. And I would go in there and, you know, they have the drawing on the thing. One of the girls actually wanted us to draw it. I was like, girl, you better sketch this thing. I don't have that kind of time in my life. I'm frustrated enough just trying to put the colors together.
Hold on. No, you could talk up.
Okay.
Pass me that book over there. I have a lot of things that I was doing because after COVID kicked, the lady that I used to draw with, paint with, she would come on Facebook Live. So we would do a lot of painting from that. So.
Oh, really?
Samir, get up. Pass me that.
Honey, I have a few of them. Like the very first one I did was like Starry Night. I said, this don't look anything like the original, but this is mine. I had a birthday party there. Another friend of mine had a birthday party there, so I have a lot of my drawings and stuff. But that's too much frustration for me. But I know.
Yeah. One of the first place like that we had here was called Wine and Canvas, and then people wanted to bring their kids, so they on other days, like different times, they had something called Cookies and Canvas. So you would go with your minor child. I have a niece who.
Wait a minute.
What?
Sunita, but bye, Sunita. I hope you're still there, but goodbye. Thank you for joining me. Have a good night.
So my niece and I have birthdays 8 days apart. So instead of getting gifts for each other, we go do something fun together.
Okay, let's see.
And that's what we did.
I can't.
Canvas. Oh, look at that.
I like that.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's hard for me to see. I don't know which way to go.
Oh, I know.
You're good.
Okay.
I like the sparkle on the crown. Is that like sparkly paint, or do you add glitter while it's wet?
The Biggie Smalls I had. Well, some of it is like a sparkle pen, a paint, and then I add glitter to it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, let me take
into it.
Let me take it out.
You live in Biggie's neighborhood, right?
Oh my gosh. Biggie Small mural is right on the corner of my block. They were out here all day yesterday till the cops and the helicopters came. Anytime it's a celebration, they're on that corner drinking and partying until the cops chase them away. Hey, wait. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I can't tell because I can't see.
Yeah, you got that yellow bow, that yellow flower.
That one.
Yeah, see, that's just frustration for me.
And then I did the lips, but the lips are in different colors.
Yeah, I need some lipstick like that.
I have purple lipstick. Of
You
course
have
I
glitter
do.
in it?
Huh?
I need some lipstick with glitter in it. When we can start going around without masks on again. I need some glittery lipstick.
When I went to New Orleans for the Essence Festival, there was women with glitter. I mean, colors: red, blue, purple, green, all glittered up.
Oh, I like that. I love flowers.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Okay, that one and this.
Cute.
Yeah. See?
I had a few of them.
Some of these remind me of Frida Kahlo a little bit. Oh, that's cool. I like that one. That's cute.
Thank you.
Ah, fun.
Yep, I like that.
Hang
Thank
it
you.
in your bathroom.
Huh?
You can frame that one and hang it in your bathroom.
Actually, I have another one. Yeah, I could put it in there. I have another one
Oh,
that's
good night.
in the
Good night,
bathroom.
Annette. Thank you for joining me.
Oh,
Ooh, I like that.
oh, I love that.
This one got kind of messed up because the glitter went everywhere on this one, but
Oh, that's what glitter does. It just goes everywhere.
Hmm. I try to stay far away from glitter.
Oh, I love the glitter. Sparkle, sparkles.
But it's so if you turn one of those things over, you have glitter for the rest of your life.
Oh,
You never get
yes.
rid of it. Like
Oh,
it was
yes.
walking in faith.
Cool. Walking and
I
shaking.
actually I have some
Nice.
a graph can that I got my daughter because I wanted the red bottom shoes.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted her to write Savage on it because I don't like all that wrapping stuff, but I just like the word Savage because I think it's
Oh, okay.
perfect for those shoes. So
Ah,
I
gotcha.
have the graph, but I
Uh-huh.
gotta actually sit and crochet it.
Okay. I'm gonna try that graph one day.
Yes,
Let's
that's the
see.
other rabbit hole I've gone down. Too many
Yeah,
rabbit
but
holes to go down.
you do good.
I have a little brass pillow I want to make. I don't know where the picture is.
I think the rest of these are the little grand and her mommy stuff that's in here. I think
Mhm.
that's it. Now you talk about the name Maisie. This is my daughter's godmother, Maisie.
Oh, okay.
I worked with her for over 30 something years.
Oh boy.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I told my daughter I wanted her to create me a graph for my niece. She's not my niece, but I call her my niece.
Uh-huh.
Um, the one that's having a baby that we did the baby reveal for last weekend.
Uh-huh.
I want just a pillow and I want to put her name on it. And she likes
Oh,
something to do with Christmas, but they're like
this
creepy stuff. I don't know what it is.
this
The
is
Nightmare Before Christmas?
What is
that's
it?
what you said, Lori?
I said, was it the Nightmare Before Christmas?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
This is the little ones.
Oh, that's great. That what's that? Or not? Dr. Seuss story, The Lorax, the one with the puffy flowers.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. Where he has to where they're so tiny that they get lost inside. That's the one.
I think so.
Yeah, and you're trying to get people to hear them.
Mhm.
Hmm. Yeah, this was her. This let me see. This was supposed to be, I think, a turkey. I don't know which way. That was a school project.
Oh, Adrienne said yes. It's Nightmare Before Christmas. So that's what she likes. So I want to try to do a graph, but I don't want to do a big blanket. I want to try to like put one of the characters for a small pillow and put the baby's name on that. That's what
So
I want to try to do.
so you can't get graph paper and then print the picture on the graph paper or print it and then do the lines yourself.
Well, PC Stitch does all that.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
that's why I want my daughter to do it.
Okay.
There's a free one out there that I can't remember right now.
Oh, Lori says she likes the colorful face one. That's fiddle fiddle
Who's that? Huh?
Stitch Fiddle.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I tried to use Stitch Fiddle, but because I don't understand how it all works, when I put my picture in there, it made it huge. I was like, what is that? I don't even, it was horrible.
Oh,
I said, forget it. I can't be bothered. And I tried to watch a video to explain it, but her video was so, the quality of it was so bad. I just gave up on it. I said, forget it.
Here's my project. This is my graph project I'm going to try. It's just a pillow of
okay.
Yeah, dragonflies. Oh, tell me how that. Where'd you get that from?
Did you put the
Apple Hooks magazine that I got.
Oh, that's right, because you got hooked.
Just a little graph. Little graph.
Oh yeah.
I'm using the Darn Good Yarns from the Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah. That my supervisor, my old supervisor, she loves dragonflies. That's why I said, where'd you get that from? Because that would be something great. I can make it and give that to her. Let me see.
I wonder if they sell these.
Oh, BJ says she gets interrupted too often to do a craft. See, and when I do them, like the big one that I did for my niece, it took up the whole table. The whole table. I couldn't do anything on the table except for that graph. So I had all of the yarn, the whole thing, and I worked on that for. I think it took me a whole month, a month and a half, something like that, to finish it.
Wow.
But I don't want to do any more big ones like that again.
Well, that's like a little pillow. I'm thinking it'll fit like in the crook of my back here in my rocking chair.
Yeah.
Behind my head.
Yeah, that's a perfect size. Let me see. So what you're saying is I shouldn't try to make the rumper because she's gonna throw it to the side when she sees your gift. No, make the rumper. Listen, I'm doing I hope no, she's not on my YouTube. I'm doing a rumper for her. I'm doing the booties. I'm doing the little hat. I already have a blanket. All of it is purple and white. And then I'm gonna try to do that pillow. A little pillow. And she'll be good.
You know, Gloria, you could make amigurumi of the character from Nightmare Before Christmas.
But see, I don't know anything. I would have to go look it up because I don't know anything about that. That's her thing. I'm like, what is that? I'm like looking at all those critters. I stay away from critters. Somebody said something about what's the hat you said you're doing? The Lori, what's the hat you said you're doing?
The hat?
Yeah, the hat.
The hat
character. The character hat.
Yoda, Baby Yoda.
Yeah, somebody was saying, "Oh, you should do Yoda." I think they said Yoda. I was like, "Listen, I don't know anything about Star Wars. I'm probably one of the 100 people in the world that has never watched Star Wars, so I don't know nothing about Yoda." I said, "I know there's a 1-2, U2, B2. I don't know anything about Star Wars." I said,
D2,
I do things that I know about that has some relevance for me.
Right.
I just could not. But the Yoda things are cute.
Linda Simpson made a Yoda.
Huh?
Miss Linda Simpson. She made a Yoda, a baby Yoda.
You see, like a bear, I know. A bumblebee, I know. A manatee, I know. A Yoda, I don't know.
You don't know Yoda.
I don't know Yoda. My friend posted all the names of the storms that we're gonna have. As they go and develop, they all get their names once they get to a certain thing. And I posted on his YouTube, on his Facebook thing. I said, I don't know those people. But I said, I'm
no.
going to, because he's basically saying don't get caught, when a storm comes, make sure you're prepared. And he had listed all 20 names. I was like, man, I don't know any of those people.
Oh gosh.
I'm like, man, I hope this doesn't, I don't want all 20 of them to develop. But there's already 2 of them out there, and it's not even hurricane season yet.
Wow.
So Adrienne, where? Look at this. It's a Jack Skellington levy. You could make that and put it in with your romper. I just looked it up
Oh,
on Pinterest.
oh.
You could do
See
that.
how creepy, see how creepy that thing looks?
No, but it's just a white
Ooh.
ball and then a square.
Yeah, I bought the band so I could do one of those.
What is it?
The band, like the ponytail holders to
Oh,
make
yeah.
the square blanket. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just buy a stuffed animal that looks like the character and then make the, what is her name? Zelda and RJ3. She has a real simple tutorial on YouTube on how to make the thing, and you just get a
Look
hair
in that
tie,
bag and see you see the scrunchy hair bands down there for me
get a hair tie, and you
in
single
the
crochet
bag.
around it. I think it's 36 single crochets around the hairs, like the ponytail holder thing.
Yeah.
Then you turn that circle into a square, into a granny square by, every so often you do the corner like a granny square, and then you just go out from there. And then you get your stuffed animal. Yeah, those
Yeah,
things.
I have tons of them because I used to make
You
scrunchies all the time.
get a little stuffed animal at the store, and you put the little thing onto the stuffed animal, and then when the baby teeths on it or spits up on it or something, you just pull it off the stuffed animal and throw it in the wash.
Okay, who's what YouTube channel is
I
that?
think Miss Jeanette should have one too. I think. DOY Creation.
I think
I
she
see
does.
all her things. I don't remember. Okay, but who'd you say, Lori?
Zelda and RJ3.
Zelda and RJ3. Okay, I'm gonna look up
Number
that.
3. The
And
number
what's that thing called?
a lovey, crocheted lovey.
Okay, but what's that picture you showed me? What's that thing?
Jack Skellington is his name. So you can probably find a stuffed animal Jack Skellington. You can buy that somewhere. And then you make the little lovey and you plop it over his head.
Okay.
Combination stuffed animal lovey thing.
Here's Adrienne. Gloria, figure out how to make that so you can tell me.
So basically, you're doing the granny square with the big hole in the middle, and then the scrunchie's in the middle, and all you have to do is stretch it and put it over the stuffed animal or whatever you want to put it over. But the middle's going to have the scrunchie in it, so you can stretch it and put it over it.
Oh, okay. Somebody was on here that does loveys all the time. I can't remember who it is now. That sounds easy enough, Gloria. I'm still driving. Can you write down the name of the channel for the piece? Oh yeah, I already wrote it down because girl, that's
like
over my head.
like the teddy bear that you made. That would look that you could do something like that for the teddy bear, and have his own little blanket with him.
This is totally
okay.
In my Christmas search. Look at these little amigurumi.
Ah, so cute.
It's a gingerbread boy and a gingerbread girl. I'm gonna pin it here in my Pinterest board. I'll never ever make all of these things.
Oh, that is the truth.
Pinterest just sends me stuff. I have not asked for any of this stuff, but they send. I don't know where my magazine is now. Anyway, I have one of my old magazines that has. I bought it because it had a wedding gown on it, and I said if I ever got married again, I would make that gown. Well, now I looked at the gown; it only goes up to a size 6, so that gown is never would have fit me anyway. But they have little amigurumis in there. Amigurumis. Let me get the word right. Amigurumis in there. I was like, oh my goodness. Now that I have been put my toes into it, I can start playing around with some of those amigurumis.
Mm-hmm.
This character is called Sally. This looks easy enough.
Mm.
Oh, that's cute.
Sally, the rag doll that Jack Skellington falls in love with.
Oh, because
Oh,
you know
she's cute.
when they had the baby reveal, it says Jack meets Sally. I think that's what they had up on there. I was like, what in the world is that? I don't know nothing about that stuff, but that is her thing. That is her thing. She did that when they got married, and now they did it for the baby reveal. That is her thing. She's
Gender.
big into that. Let me see.
So what is the baby's gender?
September.
September. Boy or girl?
Girl.
Girl. Let's see, this would be perfect.
Yep.
This pattern.
I made a lovey by making the head of a bear pattern and a loom knit blanket pattern. Okay, those are cute. Hey, Lisa, darling, how are you tonight? Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I'm getting a workout on this, huh?
Who's this baby to you? Your niece?
She's not my blood niece, but she's my niece because I've known her since she was a little before she even thought about boys. I look at her now like, oh, she's all grown. Now she's having her own child. I said, I remember when you were a baby.
Does that make you feel old when that happens?
Oh, my goodness. Yes. Yes.
My nieces, so I have, my sisters are a lot older than me, 12 and 15 years older than me.
Wow.
So my sister, who's 12 years older than me, married a man 10 years older than her. And he had a daughter from his first marriage who is only 5 years younger than me. Her kids now have kids.
Oh my goodness.
I have great grand nieces. So right? So my step niece has 2 girls and a boy. The 2 girls each have the oldest girl has 2 kids, and the middle one has 1 kid, and the youngest one is the boy. His fiance was pregnant but lost the baby back in February. Middle of February. That was awful. I had 2 nephews who had babies on the way, and within a week, they were both stillborn.
Oh.
Weird. That's what that was.
It was.
But anyway, I feel so old when that happened. This is a free pattern, Gloria. This cute little Sally is a free pattern.
Okay, Sally it is.
I'm going to download it and send it to you.
Okay, that works even better. Sally it is. All is well, getting ready. Daughter getting her MA at John. Oh, go on, honey. John Hopkins. That's a good school. What? Congratulations, Mama. I know you are a proud mama.
Who is that?
Lisa Darling.
Oh, okay. Congratulations. So question, Gigi, with your name and your logo, do you have to register your name that you use? How do you go about doing that?
Oh, it's through the state of Florida because they I went to their business website. I think I did this way back in September, but yeah, I think you have to go to where you're in. Are you in New York or New Jersey?
New York.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think. Well, I know for me, I had to go to the business site, and then I did a search to make sure no one had that name already, and then I had to pay $130 something to register the name. Your EIN number is free from the what do you call those people? The IRS people. That's free. But what I want to do is do a trademark. Now that's gonna cost some money
Mm.
that I don't have. But
Okay.
that's the other thing I need to do research on of because you can do the trademark yourself, but it's better to probably to go through an attorney just to make sure. But I don't have attorney money right now, so if I can do it free, because right now, as far as I know, nobody else is trying to claim that, but I want to get it trademarked because I remember the lady from she was on Oprah and her clothing line was her name. I want to say her last name is Kochman. Anyway, I bought her pajamas. Those pajamas was fabulous. But she can no longer use her name. Somebody bought her company and bought her name, so she legally cannot use her name for business purposes at all. I can't remember
Wow.
exactly why, but that's why I said, Gigi is, I mean, I mean, Gigi is like everywhere, but not Gigi the Crochet Queen. So
Right.
that's why I want to trade because there's lots of crocheters. I'm sure there's a bazillion Gigis that are crocheting too, but that's why I want to do it. I cannot remember her. I saw her on Oprah and she talked about it, but of course it didn't stick with me. But the part that stuck with me is the fact that she no longer can use her name for business. I said, that is
So
crazy.
she sold the company to somebody?
That's what I'm thinking, but I can't remember. But I'm gonna have to look it up again so I'll know for sure what that was all about. But I was like, how people just take your name? So
They
people
they
are
do.
profiting off of her name.
They
But she
take it.
had some cool. Her pajamas was so doggone soft. I wanted to buy all of them. I
Wow.
never had pajamas that doggone soft before. But I can't remember her name. Oh, why can't I think of her name? But I was like shocked. I was like, wow.
But people take your things because there's a lady that has made a hairbrush, and somebody, well, I guess the I don't know, I don't want to say who took it, but somebody stole it, and
Hmm.
they have it all over Amazon selling this brush that they copied of hers.
Mm-mm.
So they do it.
Yeah, the lady that was doing the class about the oh goodness, the artwork that's on the internet. Yeah, the
Hmm.
pajamas that we bought at Costco. Yes, Adrienne, those pajamas. They are
Hmm.
fabulous. But she was saying one of her drawings is all over the internet. People have taken her drawing and used it for their own purposes. And she says that her attorney, she says, I make money off of people using my stuff without my permission. So that's why I started thinking about it. I was like, I get these patterns from um, the Creative Stitching Diva. Yeah, Creative Stitching Diva. And then I started thinking because she uses a lot of Disney characters and stuff. I'm like, I wonder if that's legal. Because Disney don't play.
Right.
They don't want you messing with none of their stuff without their permission. So I was like, I don't know. I said, I'm gonna have to start thinking outside the box and just coming up with my own stuff. Because
Right.
that kind of scared me because this lady, like her attorney keeps her in her money because they go and sue people.
Yeah, 'cause
I said something
being
you could have bought for, like she said, it's something you could have bought for $99. Now you got to pay $4,000. I was like, that's pretty scary. Yes,
that
Adrienne,
is
they are the best. You see,
Here's
I
my
did my.
look I made. It's white, so it's gonna blow out.
okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So that's a
Oh, I like that. That's a
That's
rabbit.
nice.
it's a Dollar Tree bunny.
Oh,
I
it's
got
a. Okay, so what is the body
the
there? What do you do with the body?
body's underneath.
Okay, okay.
The body's underneath.
Oh, see, now you're gonna have me doing those. This lady has me doing stuff all the time.
I was supposed to make one long time ago.
Well, I'm definitely gonna try. I can't remember who's. Let me see. I did my name and wrote it on paper and got notarized and sent to me. Never opened it, and now can't no one get the name. Let me see. Darlings, which was my daycare, and now my business name. The Cheat Way in Chicago. Okay. Name and wrote it down on paper and got it notarized. Okay, I'm gonna find out.
That is a cute name, Lisa, for your daycare with your last name. How cute!
Miss Laurie,
Yes,
do you have your YouTube channel open? Because it's an echo on your feed.
I don't. I don't know why that's happening.
Okay.
It's so weird. I don't even hear echoes.
I hear it.
Oh,
I did it because I think we're hearing it off of Gloria's. Do you have your volume up? Like it? I don't know. It's been happening off and on the whole time I've been on.
it's so weird. I don't hear it.
Yeah, when I talk, I can hear it.
Yeah, I think that's why I think it's coming from you. When we talk, we're hearing echo, our own echo on your.
On her feed?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I don't hear it. Maybe that's why I don't hear it, because you all hear it.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's all right. Because I know,
Okay, you got a date with the
it
mango trees. All right, go and get
happened
those
to
mangoes.
me.
Oh, you should have looked at the ones I had right on the counter. I didn't even think about that because it's dark in there. It was dark when I went in there. No lights on except for the television.
So no friends in your mango tree this week?
Huh?
I said no friends in your trees this week?
I got my I told him when my lawn man came, I told him, I said, you gotta because he said he was gonna cut back all the shrubbery stuff that I have in the back in the corner. And I asked him, I said, are you gonna do that? And he says, no, not today. I said, well, at least get those mangoes off the roof. So the guy that was with him, he went and got the ladder, and he asked, the guy doesn't even speak English. He's Haitian. He doesn't speak any English. So he asked him if he could go up there. That man got up. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. I kept saying, oh my God, oh my God. He just hopped up on that roof, got all those mangoes off the roof, knocked all the leaves and stuff off the top of the roof, and came back on down. I was like, honey, nobody would have got me up on that roof. Nobody. But he hopped right up there. Lori says she hears the echo too. I'll bring your picker back tomorrow. Look then. Good night. All right. Good night, Adrienne. Yeah, and I'll give you your earrings too.
Thank you.
Don't forget to get your earrings.
Picker. It's an avocado picker or an apple picker. Like to get the avocados out of the tree. That's what the picker's for.
Yeah, she's using it for the mangoes.
Talking about all this time. Like, I don't know what a picker. I don't want to sound dumb by asking what's a picker.
Yeah, it's a fruit picker. It's a fruit picker.
I know those things now.
Yeah.
Okay, I found the Yoda hat that my friends want now. It's on my stuffed animal.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
I got the pattern from Yarntopia, Nadia. From Yarntopia.
Nadia. I haven't seen Nadia in a minute. I love Nadia. I used to do a lot of her, huh?
I don't think she's been doing videos. It makes me wonder if she's pregnant again, because the pregnancy was really hard on her.
Oh, she got pregnant again?
I wonder. I don't know for sure, but it makes me wonder if she might be pregnant, or she might have just, she's young. She might just be doing everything on TikTok now and not really doing YouTube anymore. Who knows?
Well, I think because her son has got to be like 2 or 3 years old now.
Yeah, but I know because of her health problems, the pregnancy was really hard on her. Or I also heard that her dad was helping her with her videos. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, she's still on Wednesdays? I don't get the alerts. That's crazy. And I used to get all of her alerts. I crocheted so many of her patterns.
They're good patterns.
Yep. I definitely liked her.
I want a shawl pattern for her, but I think it's in that. I don't like I guess I shouldn't say I don't like. I've only really tried like one weight yarns, a really thin yarn. I've
Ooh.
only tried it a couple of times. I'm not very confident, so I haven't made the shawl, but it's beautiful. I won her pattern on one of her shows. Now it
Oh,
makes
she's on Instagram? I didn't know she was on Instagram.
I knew she was on Instagram. So does she do her shows on Instagram now instead of on YouTube?
Well, she said, I know she used to do the Wednesdays, but I haven't seen one in a
Okay,
minute.
on Wednesday and she's on Instagram. So you're saying she does her show instead of on YouTube, she goes live or whatever on Instagram on Wednesday. I don't know if I'm following her on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm following her either, so I have to check that out. I get pop-ups from Instagram. Oh, she says no, she's just talking on Instagram. So she's still got a YouTube channel. I have to go and look and see. YouTube will take you. YouTube does what it wants to do with the. I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't figure them out. That's why I
Because
stopped. I used to monitor my watch hours and stuff like that, and then some days you go up, then you go down. I'm like, I don't get it. So I just stopped watching. So when I click on my YouTube, I just look and see if my subscriber number went up, and I just copy and paste so that I can put it into StreamYard, all of my information, and then I come out of YouTube. I said, I can't, YouTube will drive you straight crazy if you look
I
at
don't know. I don't know how to use it really.
what
So
YouTube.
yeah, I mean, as far as looking at numbers and things like that, you know,
Oh, but
I don't know.
go through Yarn University, and I always I follow a lot of techie people that know YouTube inside out.
Mhm.
So I follow a lot of them on YouTube so I can learn stuff.
Okay.
As there's a lot of techie people. They can tell you all about YouTube. And I've never gone through the YouTube University. I need to, so then I can really know how to do what I'm doing. But
Now my daughter was here. My daughter is good with the computer,
mm-hmm.
which is come here. Let me show you come here, my grandson. Come, just say hello.
Hi.
That's
He's
the oldest daughter's son. He's 13.
oh okay, yeah, he's big.
Yeah, he's 13. Yeah, but my daughter is good with the computer. Oh my gosh, she can take them apart and build them back.
Oh yeah, she's real good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not that good.
Oh yeah, very good.
So now I'm gonna be working on a lovey. I'm doing the baby romper right now. So I got to knock out the romper, the hat, and
Mhm.
the Mary Jane slippers, and then I can work on a lovey.
Okay.
Now
Well then,
I'm
look, you
gonna be
know what we
working
should
on.
do? Ooh, we should do a tutorial then. Like you could do it, like or like you doing your live next Saturday. Maybe you could do a live where we could do it all together.
Okay, we can work on a lovey.
Sorry.
Somebody's tired.
Yeah, my body woke me up at 6 a.m. I don't need to be up that early on a Saturday.
Ooh no.
6 a.m. I'm just going to sleep.
Oh my goodness.
I tell just like how you say you'd be up late. I'm usually up that time of the morning trying to, do whatever I have to do.
I'm
But then
bad. And see, I have to roll out of bed and get and try to suffer through those 8 hours of work. Ooh.
oh gosh.
And
Yeah, if
then
it wasn't from the
like
granddaughter, I would be all right. But because she's here, it makes me have to be up.
yesterday, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, yesterday was a slow live, so I got off and I sat down. I don't know what I was doing, but I put the recliner back.
Uh,
I grabbed my little Prince, my Prince blanket, and
uh,
put it over my feet, and I fell asleep. And I don't know how long I was out because I was watching. I think I was watching Joy Reid's show, and when I woke up, her show was off. So I was like, okay, I got a good little nap in there. So then I was up till almost 3 o'clock in the morning
Mm. Yeah, I was.
trying to do stuff on Etsy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was
It's
listening to Dana and Joe because they're usually on late, so I
yeah,
listened to them
they're on all day, all night.
all night. I
Mm-mm.
don't know. I don't know how she does it.
I don't either. She
From
must
nine
get
thirty
plenty of
in the
naps in
morning.
between.
Oh my gosh, 9:30 in the morning they start.
She's
I
like
know.
30 years old or something. I might have been able to do that 20 years ago too, but I can't
Yeah,
I
keep up.
know it.
yeah. I'm double. I'm almost not quite double, but almost double her age.
Yep. Me and
Right.
you both, honey. I was like,
Hmm.
girl. I don't
So
have
Yeah.
that kind of energy in me no more.
the last
Mm-mm.
time Nadia posted on YouTube was a month ago, and it says it's a check-in and that she misses us all. So I have to watch that and see what's up with
Who? Yarn Utopia?
her.
Nadia?
Nadia, yeah, a month ago was the last time she posted. I'm trying to find her Etsy page. Her Etsy. I can't remember how much that pattern costs for the yoga hat.
Okay.
So I was looking it up.
Yep. She was
Yesterday.
my
Oh, I'm
her
sorry.
and Crystal, Little John's Yarns.
Hmm.
I think they were like, and Glamour. I think they were like the first four that I really followed all the time.
Yeah, Crystal, I think was my first one
Yeah, I
It's
think she,
because I didn't even know
$6
that there were so many people on YouTube that crochet until I started watching Ursula or OMG Granny Square.
mhm.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was so many people that crocheted.
Let's see. It's $6 on her Etsy shop, and there are sizes from 0 to 3 months up to adult. So
Oh,
you could make those up, and like you're saying, you want to be able to make stuff up and then sell it. You could make those up in all sizes.
mhm.
And watch. I just made it with Red Heart Super Saver in the color. I can't remember. I got them over here. Let me get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yesterday was so nice. The breeze was coming through the window. It's not an ounce of breeze anywhere tonight. Not an ounce. Yesterday, the tree, you could see the tree just blowing.
It's been windy here for
Oh,
a few days, but of course today is the first time that I actually been out of the house. But the meteorologist says, "When is this wind going to stop and knock down my mango tree?" I was like, "That must have been a baby
uh-oh.
mango tree if that
Uh-oh.
little bit of wind knocked it down."
Where it
Mhm.
had bugs and it got knocked over because it was weak. Frosty green. That's the color that you want. Red Heart Super Saver Frosty Green is the
Oh,
yoga
that's
color.
pretty.
Oh, is
I
that the
like
color
that.
that he is? He's
Mm-hmm.
green?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
See,
Mm-hmm.
we were talking about temperature blankets last week, weren't we? I said I
Uh-huh.
was going to take a picture. I never did because I never got my blanket out. But here we go. So this is January. Oh no, my progress keeper snagged. Okay, so this is January
Mm-hmm.
and February,
That's
March,
pretty. Oh, that's
April.
nice.
See, I still want
So
to
you
do
were talking
one.
about you'd never have any variants of color. You talked about you never have any variants of color. Well, there you go. Just pick a city you like and look up there. See how
Because
crazy it gets? This
like
is
now.
this red for 70 degrees. Yeah.
See, I can go back to January because we had some 30 degrees in January. So I can do some like dark blue
You can
because
also yeah.
But how do you determine the color for the temperature? Is there a set
whatever
chart?
No, you choose the chart. You choose whatever color you want for the temperature. I think they do it for 10 in the 10 degrees increments.
Yeah, but you can do it for any number you want. I think Ursula's is 5 degrees.
Oh.
So I think she has like 20 colors or something.
Yeah, she has a lot of reds in hers.
She lives in South Africa. She said her temperatures don't vary that much, so she's got lots of colors, and I think it's like every 5 degrees. But I did every 10 degrees because here we can have that big of a swing. So here are my colors. Let's see. Number 1 color. I don't have much of I don't think I've used my number 1 color.
Oh, VJ says she has her ceiling fans on. Let's see. Yes, please, never made a loving. I've done
just
all
turned
her
on a
cardigans
fan.
and granny squares.
I have the AC set to 68 and I have a fan on.
Whoa, 68, I'd freeze. I would freeze.
You would freeze. 68 sounds lovely.
Oh, no, honey.
I don't like it hot.
My air conditioner is set at 78 degrees. And at 10 o'clock at night, it goes to 75, so I can be a little cooler to try to sleep. And then at 6 o'clock, it goes back up to 78.
Wow. No, I don't like it cold. I mean, like it hot, too hot.
So here's burgundy. It's for 80 and up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now this is the darkest one. This is called claret. This is 90 and up. So this is color number 9 is 90 and up, claret. And then 80 to 89 is burgundy.
Uh-huh.
And 70 to 79 is cherry red.
Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, I understand now.
And then 60 to 69 is this blue.
Okay.
Called royal. And then 50 to 59 is this color. It's called teal, or maybe real teal. I kind of covered my name up. Something teal. And then
yeah, Adrian. He can hold on to it. I don't think I need it anytime soon.
40 to 49 is this one, spring green. And then I'm using the rest of my Yoda. I'll have to go get more Yoda now, I guess. I gotta make 3 more hats. I mean, frosty green, not Yoda. They should call this color Yoda. It's called frosty green. So this is for 30 to 39 degrees. And then I've got light jasmine. This is 20 to 29 degrees. And then anything below 20 degrees is this one, orchid.
Nice.
One day, maybe 2.
You have a lot of nice colors.
So you do a row of double crochets for each day?
No, I'm doing single crochet because you're gonna have 365 rows, so you don't want them to be real thick. You know, it'll be 12 feet long. So I'm just doing single crochets, and then I'm gonna make granny square border all around it with the leftover yarn.
Okay.
Nice.
I actually, I don't know, maybe back in March, because I clicked on the Weather Channel just to see, something's on my phone that shows me the weather. So I clicked on it just to see what the weather temperatures were like prior, because I could go back that far. I said, I think I should do one. It got squashed with something else. Who knows? But now we're 5 months into the year. I can still
time
do
is going so fast.
I can still do it and see what the temperatures were before, and then just pick out some colors. But now everything's going to be in the 80s and the 90s. So I have to pick a color for the 80s and then pick a color for the 90s. We might actually hit 100 one day. Who knows? You never know.
Never know.
So you can look at, let me find the page here. I go to a website called timeanddate.com. I can't post in the, I can't make a comment when I'm in StreamYard, but I can pop down and put a post in there. But it's called Time and Date with the and spelled out .com, and you can search there for historical weather. So you can click on weather, and it asks you today, hourly, 14 days past, and so you go click past, and then you can scroll. Do you want just the last 2 weeks? Do you want the last month? You can just scroll all the way down. Like I can just keep scrolling. Right here, I'm looking at, I could go look up March of 2017 if I wanted to and see what the temperatures were that day. They don't like to like put things together, but I've also seen a temperature blanket done where they do a 2-row granny square. So it's just little, and the inside, the first row where you have the 4 shells in a circle, they do the lowest temperature of the day in that color, and then they do another round in the highest temperature of the day. So every day has a teeny tiny little square.
Okay.
No. Lori's like, no
way.
Too much sewing. Nope, not doing it that way.
I don't need any of that in my life.
I did Red Heart Super Saver because when I decided I wanted to start it, I felt like I wanted to go to the store and look at the actual colors. But you could do like this, where you go to the catalog for something like, this is Premier Everyday DK out of the Hirschner's catalog, where it's got all the colors, and then you can see what the colors are. But I've also seen people buy, you know how at Hirschner's, in the Hirschner's worsted, or the Hirschner's Afghan, you can buy, they call them gradient packs or something, where you can get a green, a blue, and a red. Say your temperatures range from 30 degrees or 50 degrees to 100 degrees. You could divide that by 10, but by, say you want your 50s to be green, you buy a gradient pack that has 4 different colors of green, and then you divide your 10-degree temperature kind of by 4. You know what I mean? So you do every 3 or 4 degrees, you switch it just a little bit, and then your colors kind of move in and out, back and forth color-wise, and you don't get something like what I have here, where I've got.
Yeah, turn this down.
Where I've got all that purple in a row, because it's only 10, like that. Where is it? This is what I'm talking about.
Where am I?
That's right there. That's time and date. Yep. See,
no, this is just. Let me go back. Oh, where did it go to? Oh.
See, I got that thick purple right there, and all these that are just this purple. Those are by 10 degrees, but those days were probably 3 or 4 degrees apart. If I had used a gradient, I would have colors changing more often, more like this. Now this is just insane. You see, can you see my sinuses were really angry right here, because it was going from 40, 50, 50, 70, 50, 50, 40. Like, oh.
See, I just did a 10-day forecast, and it was in the 80s every single day.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're going to want to have your colors a different hue of the same color palette.
Yeah,
and
you don't have to
start it in January. You can start it now and go to next May. You don't have to do that in January. You can start now and have it be May to May.
I'll start it next year, because if I don't finish that blanket for my mom, I'm going to be mad at myself. I've been working on that for months, and I'm still not finished with it because I keep starting other things.
Lori, this is the hook that does the same thing you were talking about.
It comes off.
That moves. It's a void, yeah, but it's the only one that it's happened to me. So.
Wow. I've never had. I've actually seen people post on the clovers. You know, not the clovers. What do you call them? The furls, the real
Uh-huh.
fancy ones. That it'll break apart. The ones
Wow.
that have like the I don't know what that the real pretty ones.
I don't have any of those.
No, don't. I bought that one, and only because it was on sale at the time.
Uh-huh.
But that's $22 I could have put towards another hook. It's garbage.
You know how many?
Oh, good night, Helen.
Like, I was looking at, I'm like,
Thank you for joining me.
how many Amazon brand hooks can I get for $22? You know, your whole set for $22 of Amazon hooks. Or how much yarn can I get for $22? You know?
Exactly.
That's a hook to me.
Yeah, furls. I don't know who else like, but you know, it's supposed to be like the top of the line, but then that one's not top of the line for me. I mean, Lisa says she has 3 furls and mine's bent. Oh, and they sent me another. Okay, they have a warranty on. They should, as much as they cost.
So, okay. I thought you were saying you broke one, they sent you a new one, and then that one bent. I'd be like, I'm done. Just give me my money back.
I'm like, how does a hook bend too? Anyway. The first time I bought, I don't even know how I ended up with I don't know how I got attached to, I don't know if I saw somebody with the clover hooks. But anyway, I don't know how, but I bought them. I bought the whole set. You know, the whole set was like $70, something like that. And I have never looked back. This is my favorite hook. The only ones I don't like are their larger hooks because they're plastic. I don't like plastic hooks. So after the J hook, they go to the plastic ones.
So you're a Susan Bates. If you Susan Bates is boy, you're Susan Bates.
Susan Bates. I don't like boy. I cannot.
And you like the clover of the higher end set.
Mm-hmm. What's the difference between Susan and the other one?
Susan Bates is aluminum. All their hooks are aluminum, and they don't have any kind of cushion on them at all. They do have where is it? They started making these with the little cushion on it, but this cushion is just as hard. It doesn't feel good. Let me see. This is the H hook so every now and again, if I need one, I'll grab it, but I don't really use it because I don't really like it. But the this cushion on the clover, I love the feel of this.
Okay.
And it has that flat part because I'm a knife crocheter. You see, I think
so I'm holding mine this way. So that's a knife position.
Yeah, because the other people hold it that way, like a pencil.
Hold it like that.
Yeah, I can't.
No, I can't do it that way.
And people that, at least it seems to me, people that hold their hooks this way seem to crochet faster to me. But I never saw anybody crochet like that until I got on YouTube.
My hand cramps up when I do it that way.
Oh, and that's what I would think too. And I've tried to do it, and it's like
it's not comfortable.
No, not at all. So I've always crocheted this way because that's the way the lady that taught me, she crocheted that way. So I never saw anybody do it any other way. But if you ever look in books, the books show you the pencil way.
I think the pencil way is more European. I think the knife grip, is more American, maybe. I'm not sure. The difference also between Susan Bates and Boy is one of them, see, like this top one, I can never remember what's what. That's the top one.
Inline. The Susan Bates is inline. The Boy is got that big chunk to it. You cannot do good stitchings with when you do a graph can, that Boy hook, that is too big.
So the top, you're saying that the head part is too big?
Yeah, on the boy, see
Okay.
the Susan Bates and see the
Uh-huh.
boy?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
You see,
I
this
don't
one's
go
pointy
ahead.
on the end. It's more pointy on the end, and it's got a sharper, deeper.
Yeah.
Okay, I
It
got you.
grabs that
Gotcha.
yarn a lot better.
Gotcha.
It's like angled more. Where this one is more like rounded and tapered and whatever.
Gotcha.
But see, I
Now,
like
I don't.
I like these better with a splitty yarn. They don't split the splitty yarn as much.
Okay.
Whereas
I think Fiber Spider uses buoys all the time, and I think Mikey uses buoys too.
Mhm.
But I don't like buoy. I've tried to use them, and I've never been able to crochet well with them.
I have to look at it and pay attention because I have different crochet hooks, but I'll have to look and see the difference. I just don't like touching this part. So I have any hook I have, I cover it because I don't like the metal part. Yeah, I don't like the feel of that.
Well, you don't want a Susan Bates because it's
I
all.
have some, but they in the case because I don't like touching it.
And this is an older boy. This was my grandma's. It's a boy probably from the 50s. It's heavy.
Wow.
Wow.
Heavy steel hook, probably from the 50s, maybe older.
The only one that I have that's heavy like that is I think the L hook, the Susan Bates L hook is if you drop that thing, you know you dropped it because it's clank, clank, clank.
Wow.
It's heavy too.
This is what I learned on. So that's a boy, and see how it's kind of more smooth. But it's more like the modern boys. This has got more of a taper like the modern Susan Bates does, this older boy.
Yeah.
And the end is got a little bit more of a point, but it's still not as much of a sharp edge like this.
Yep.
This one is so much sharper.
See, just like the clover.
Yeah.
I love my clovers.
I have to get a clover. I never got one.
Well, make sure you have a coupon and get it 50 or 40% off.
Okay.
Yep, don't pay full price. But I'm looking forward to those. Is it Prism? What's the hooks I bought? Prim.
Prim.
Yeah.
Are those plastic?
Yeah, they look plastic, but they're so pretty. And when I saw Claudette crochet with it, I was like, oh, I want that hook. I want that hook because it just looked so smooth to me.
Their sets aren't crazy. They're like $20 for like 7 hooks or 6 hooks or something, right?
It was I think it was $28, something like that. Yeah.
For a set of several, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for a set. Let me see. What did she say? Lisa Darling. Let me see. No. Let me go back up. No. Oh yeah. Lisa says, Susan Bates, good grip. Let me see. I did it. Step on them. Oh, you stepped on them? Oh, is that that's why they bent. Okay. Let me see. I use all kinds of no boy. And now using Wish brand. Oh, you Wish is full of crap.
Does your Wish brand, do your Wish brand ones look like this? Because I've seen these on Wish, but I got these off Amazon. And I love these.
Huh.
Except for the I gotta get a bigger one to see what kind of
now I want to try them because it's long. I want to try them too. Let me see.
Yeah, I need a longer one because these are too short in my hand.
Oh yeah.
They catch my hand right here and it irritates it.
Yeah. This is my favorite amigurumi hook. The pink one of that. See, it's an E, 3.5 millimeter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's what the end looks like, Gloria. It looks more boyish. So you may
it does. That's probably why I went right past it. Now that I think about it, because
But I love
I'm
this one.
real particular. I don't know what it is about. It's
Look,
got to be
Renee.
my crocheting. Yeah, I like the length of it though. I do like the
Okay. Oh
length.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
See, like my other ones, they land right here. And if I crochet
Yes.
all the time, I have a bruise right here.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
And this lands right there, and it's got a little bit of a, I don't know what you call it. See the like ribbing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it keeps it from slipping
Hmm.
Okay.
and
And
rubbing
which
up.
one? And that's which company is that one?
I just got them off of Amazon. I don't remember what they're called.
Okay. Okay.
But you
Cause
can
like
Yeah.
this.
also,
If you go on Amazon and
Hmm.
it pops
Yeah.
up. Let me
Yeah.
see.
This one is from Amazon. I have a collection of these. It's not bad, but it's just a little short.
Lisa said she got ones like this at Hobby Lobby, and I've seen other people say that too. I don't shop at Hobby Lobby, so
I don't either.
probably
But
for the same reasons, Gloria.
no, no Hobby and no Joanne near me. Those those two stores are too far away.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hobby is right. It's walk. If I was still walking like I used to do, I could walk right over there. But I
Mhm.
just stay right. Get in my car and drive over to Joanne's.
I wish
I
they
like
were near me.
I used to like Michael's the best, but the Michael's closest to me is not a big store in the first place, and they added a bolt fabric section with the huge table that you cut bolt fabric on.
Mhm.
Our my yarn aisle is one aisle on both sides from top to bottom, and then the end caps on those two aisles on the front. And then they have a small section of all the red hearts.
See
Well,
the
all the red they carry, which is hard.
The Michaels near me. They don't have a big yarn selection. The Joanne has a better yarn selection, but AC Moore was my favorite store. I was so sad when they were closing. I was like, man, that was like the best store. Oh, these clovers are big markdown, $49.99 from $73.50. That's a whoa. That's a really good deal
Where are you seeing that?
on Amazon. They have the whole set 10 sizes.
Wow.
Let's say I forgot already, but that's a good price for clover. That's a bargain.
49.
Hmm. Yeah, we get them that like that. I can't believe I can't see. See, I saw those. I saw those hooks when I bought the prism hooks, but I don't. I keep calling them the wrong name. I know I'm calling them the wrong name.
Prism, right? Prism. Is it Prism?
Prim, Prym.
Prim.
Or
Let me get
Prim?
that right.
Oh,
Prim.
Prim.
Okay, this set of crochet hooks, these long ones, you can get a set of them on Amazon
Uh-huh.
for $8.99.
Okay.
And if you have Prime, you can get them free delivery.
Okay.
They're usually $10.89.
Okay. I'll look.
You can get the same set with a bunch of accoutrements with it, like the stitch markers and those weird needles that I don't know what they're for, something to do with cables or something.
Mm-hmm.
And a case for $13.99.
Oh
Okay.
wow. And what's
The
the name of them?
brand name is weird. It's the letter C T, like it's in Tom, C again, like cat, W S H. It's not even really
Like
a word.
like the needles I got from Amazon came in this case with the stitch markers, and there was
Yeah,
some other
I have
and the
something
needles.
similar to that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
But
what,
those,
oh, I'm sorry, you were saying about the the letters coming off. I think some of them some of them I went over them with nail polish,
Yeah.
or I put the marker on it and put the tape around it, so I would know.
Right. Can you see that? CTC
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see it.
WSH. That's how
Wait.
you this might start.
CTCWSH.
Oh, I can't see it. I'll look it up. Samir, get that for me.
Oh, I
And it
type it
goes
in.
from
Thank you.
size B to size J. So it's
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 crochet hooks.
Okay.
And you can get them, like I said, just the hooks. And actually, it looks like it comes with stitch markers and tapestry needles too for $8.99.
Okay. All right. I'll look at it when we get off.
See, this is the hook that she had. Let me see.
And here's the set number 2.
Where's my phone? I don't even know where my phone. Can you see? I can't really see that hook, but the hook is black and white. And it reminded me of a cow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the prim hook is a 10mm hook. That's the one that what's her name? Claudette Crochet used when she did that thing. That's the one that I wanted. It's $11 for that one.
How much is that set, Lori?
That's $13.99. It's these
13.
long hooks. It has let's see, 10 of the little plastic stitch markers, 6 plastic tapestry needles, 3 of those cable needles, which I don't know what to do with those, and then a set of those little snippers that who embroider use that has a little cap on it.
Yeah, I got one of those in a set.
And then a case, like a teal color with a sleepy little owl on it.
Oh, a sleepy owl.
Lori J says, I crochet knife and I recommend that hole for anyone who has dexterity issues. BJ's, my grandmother had arthritis in her hands and had to switch from pencil grip to the knife grip. Lisa, No Not King. I bought some of those from Hobby Lobby. Okay.
My hands bother me too because I worked on the register, so my hands do bother me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I used to work when I first started. Because technically I'm left-handed, but I used to work with both hands on the register. But then, depending on what type of registers they would have, I ended up just using the right hand. So this one hurts right here all the time. That's where my pain is. I had a customer one time told me that I was confusing the devil, and I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, oh, because you're using both hands on the register. I'm like, okay. But
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, he told me I was confusing the devil. But I eat, write, and crochet with my left hand, and I do mostly everything else with the right hand.
Oh my goodness, that's a new one.
Yeah, it gets confusing because sometimes you have to stop and you go, okay, which hand, you got to think about it sometimes. Yeah.
No, I'm no good with that. I'm
my
just
daughter's
righty.
like that.
I'm a pure righty.
You're pure righty. My daughter's like that now. My daughter's left-handed, but she crochets right-handed.
Is that the Clover set you were looking at?
Oh no. No. I was looking at the
Pass me my laptop.
This is 10 hooks and a case. They claim to be Clover Armoire, whatever. Armoire.
That's what I was gonna say. Now that I think about it, I was gonna say Clover has those other hooks that I cannot use. Those are the still hooks. Let me go. Where is it?
Armoire. Clover Armoire
Yeah.
is zippered case for $44.99. Here is $49.99. Same hooks, but
It's
no
40.
case.
It's $49.99. Used to be $73.50.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking at.
Right below that is the same hooks, it looks like, but they're in a red case and they're $5 less.
Hey, if they're the same hooks, I'd go for it. Where's that? I have
Still like
this.
my my long $9 ones.
This is their other hook. This is the one that I can't use because it's flat. And this is definitely for people that use their hooks as a pencil style. Where am I? Here. See how flat it is? Oh, let me go.
Oh, right on the edge.
Yep, it's completely flat. It has no round part to it at all. I can't use this thing.
You got a set of 5 clover hooks in here that you use with the thicker yarns, so they must be like above the J, like K through whatever P or something.
Yeah.
Those are 40.53. Those are 16% off. What kind of a weird?
That's an odd number. Yes, sir. I had the students make doilies of tissue paper, but when the wet glasses touch the paper, they dissolve. Yeah. Oh, I would think. Yeah, but that's a good price on those other clovers.
What's the other? Am I thinking of? Maybe I'm thinking of a tulip. I was thinking there was another.
Yeah, tulip I have, but I don't like them as much as I like my clovers. They're similar to clovers, though. I don't have them in here.
Talking about it, you don't like it. Says it's a soft touch. Clover soft touch crochet hook.
I buy the Amor. That's the only one I buy.
So there are more.
Yeah, Amor.
Okay, I see it. Oh, the one you was looking at was $44.99 with the zipper case. That's the okay. And Lori, what was the first set that you was looking at?
With the long handle?
Yes.
It's spelled.
Yeah, that's the
C. WSH. So if you put in your search CTC WSH, they'll probably come up.
WSH?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What are these?
That's a nice case.
I wonder what these are like.
For that one. Okay, for $8.99. Okay, I see. Okay, let's put that in the cart.
Oh, Lisa, are you gonna start? You gonna start a temperature blanket? Hey, got your hook. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining me.
Look at these, how they're curved.
Oh, I saw them. I was like, if I can't, I don't like curves. I don't know if I can use those.
I wish you could get this one to try. But, I guess if you get a whole set for $10, you don't like it, put them in the Goodwill box.
Yeah, that whole set is $10?
Yeah.
Wow.
$10.97. They're 8% off. Where do they get these numbers?
8% off.
That brand is KATECH.
Wait a minute. Let me write that down. KA. Oh, Katek. Katek. Okay. They look Katek too.
The heads are aluminum and the handles are plastic.
What is it?
The head is aluminum. This part's
Uh-huh.
aluminum. This part's plastic, just like these. But instead
Mm.
of being stick straight like this, they kind of curve.
I'm gonna try them. For $10, I'll try them.
Okay, you
Who
let me
knows?
know.
They might
They're pretty.
actually
It's
work.
got some pretty blue flowers on the handle. It doesn't have the letters. It just has the millimeters on there.
Okay.
And
I just
they're printed that royal blue on the white, so they're probably pretty easy to see.
so what's the sizes? Where does it start?
Oh, hold on. Ah, something crazy is happening.
I don't even see it. It didn't even come up.
I made it bigger so you could see the name, and now it's like freaking out. Okay, the smallest one appears to be 2.5,
Mm.
and the biggest one is 6.
Okay. And how many hooks are in there total?
7, I think, or maybe 9. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Oh,
8 actually. 8.
Mine's is not even coming up. I can't even find it.
All right. I'm gonna have to look at that. I have to go and see.
Crochet hook. Blue flower printing on a plastic handle.
I don't want I ordered too much from Amazon. Ooh, these are really pretty.
What's that?
But they don't look like they have the curve to them. Oh, they look really small too. Let me see. 17% off. Oh yeah, these are real small hooks. 1.0 to 2.75.
I'll be back. I can still hear you, but I'll be back, okay?
Okay.
Red.
Oh, these are flat too.
Red.
I do like that. Yeah, I can't. No, they're flat hooks. I don't like flat hooks. So these are the colorful ones. Okay. I don't know if I can work. Let me see. Oh, it's got a thumb. Okay, it's got the thumb thing. Okay.
I love it. The only
But
thing I don't like is that the lettering wore off.
Yeah. I might try these. I wanted to get close. Oh no, they look like boys. Mm-mm.
They do.
Yeah.
But like I said, that's what I learned on was my grandma's old giant, like heavy. This thing probably weighs, I don't know. I could weigh it, but it's heavy. It's a thick steel hook.
Yeah. Big like my that I want to say that's an L. It's an L hook that Susan Bates. But and that's another because it's fat. It's got a fat. The hook is fat and wide, so you can't do anything with that. You can't be precise in that. Let me see. Hi,
But like I said,
Maribel.
the older one doesn't look like the modern voice. See, it's a little bit more pointy and tapers quickly.
Yeah.
It doesn't
With
look like
Crystal uses Hero, and I just happened to be looking at the small steel hooks, and they were one of them was a Hero hook. I was like, oh, there's a Hero. I have a Hero. But
I have 2 older ones. This one is probably even older than the older they are, the heavier they
and they've learned to lighten them up. So we could probably make 10 hooks out of this one.
are. have a
Oh
bunch of
my goodness.
ones that.
Okay, so next Saturday we're gonna all be working on loveys. I'm gonna have to find me a pattern for a lovey. Oh my goodness.
In the basement getting colors.
I'm gonna, okay, so frosty green is for that, what's that thing called? Yoda. Is it
The
Yoda?
Yoda hat. And the pattern is on Yarntopia by Nadia Etsy shop. I emailed you the free download of that doll.
Okay.
Sally. Now there's some stitching in that because she's a rag doll, so she's got stitch mark. Like you gotta stitch
Do the
little
embroidery to make her face. I know she. Yeah. Okay.
You can use the safety eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But the nose, I don't know if she has a nose. I can't remember. But
so I can use that doll for my lovey.
Yeah, you can make the amigurumi doll, and then you can make the lovey to put around her head out of the coordinating yarn.
Okay.
You can probably, if you've got scraps stuff, and
I got
close to the right colors. She's like a zombie doll or something. So her skin tone is like gray, like a purpley gray skin tone. It's not a normal skin tone.
I had lots of gray yarn, but I wanted to make the lovey part of it purple.
Yeah. So just use, when you pick the colors for the patches that make up her dress, I would pick up on those colors for your lovey and then trim it in the gray and then the bright red for her hair or orange or whatever it is.
So how do they make the hair? Just use yarn?
Yeah. It shows you wrap yarn around a book, kind of like you're making a pom-pom. But instead of making it tight, somehow you make it flat and then you stitch the part to her hair, to her head, and that's her hair. It doesn't, I mean, it has a lot of stitching for someone who doesn't like stitching. But it could have more because you start at the feet and you do the shoe color, then you change color and do the leg color, then you change color and do the dresses, then you change color and do the face, the head. And then change color again and do the hair. And then you make the two arms separate and the hair separate, and you have to stitch those on. But then you have to do the mouth and the nose and the scars are all embroidery.
Okay. Good thing the baby is due in September. Oh my goodness.
It could have more. You could have to do the legs separate. You could have to do the head separate. But it's all the legs, body, and head are all. You just change colors.
Well, see, that's the same thing with the bear. Everything. The only thing that was done together was no, they weren't even done together. But you had to end up doing the body part from the two legs. So you did the legs separately, but the second leg you attached to the first leg, and then you made the body part of it. But his little arms were separate, his ears were separate, his head was separate. So, and see, that's the thing. I need to.
This looks like
to work on putting those things together. Go ahead.
Just the arms and the skirt you have to add on. Those two pieces. You got 3 pieces you got to add on. Whereas you could have a body, a head, 2 arms, and 2 legs that you got to sew all together. You don't have to do all that sewing. But to make it look like that Sally doll, you'll have to put the little embroidery, like surgery type stitches on it.
I'm so excited.
You're gonna freak out. I mean, if you can do it, you just got. If you're annoyed with it, just go. Oh, she's gonna love this. She's gonna love this.
I know. That's what I'm gonna have to keep telling myself, because she'll be so surprised. So
And
surprised.
Sally the ragdoll is the least creepy of all the critters on that.
Well, honey, when I saw that at her wedding, I was like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah. That's all an acquired taste. If Tim
Oh
Burton.
yeah.
Tim Burton does that movie. What else did he do? Edward Scissorhands, maybe. You know who I'm talking about, the Tim Burton movies. So it's
The
Tim Burton.
only the one, didn't he do the one where the guy becomes did he become really young? Buttons, something Buttons.
Oh, Benjamin Buttons.
Benjamin, didn't he do that one?
Maybe.
For some reason I think he
I'm
did
not
that
sure. Oh,
I'm not a huge Tim Burton fan, so I don't know a lot about it.
Yeah, that was a real interesting movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's basically like a dealing with a dementia patient because their mind is going further back, you know.
Yep.
And it's the same thing.
Lisa was going to get colors for her temperature blanket.
Oh, that's what she was looking for downstairs?
Lori said if she was to make a Nightmare Before Christmas lovey, she would make 0.
Yeah, that's the ghost dog. That 0 is the name of one of the characters.
Oh, that's a character?
Yeah, it's the ghost dog.
Okay. Were you talking about Johnny Depp? Is that the character you're asking about? From Edward Scissorhands?
No, I was saying the what's his name? Tim Burton. Is that his
Tim
name?
Burton.
I think he did that movie.
He's the director of the Night Before Christmas. He might be the voice of Jack Skellington too, because it's animated. Okay. Now I gotta go on Pinterest and see if I can find a 0.
Okay, all right. I see what you're referring to.
Oh my goodness.
But that would make a good lovey. You could just make the head as a. I bet if you look at the amigurumi, 0 amigurumi, and make the head, and then just make the lovey part. What am I on? I'm on Instagram, not Pinterest.
I don't know if you can see.
I can.
Mm-hmm.
That's Tim Burton, yeah. Weirdo.
Ugh. I didn't realize how tall he was. He's a very tall man.
He's eccentric, probably what I should say. Weirdo.
I am going to be looking at a lovey. Yes, I think Imani would be floored if I'm able to pull this off. And she can thank all of y'all for this, putting yet another project on my table.
I know you can do it.
That's 0 right there. It's a ghost dog. A dog ghost, something like that. I mean, that almost looks like a lovey. And that's just its pattern.
Okay.
Okay, this I don't know if you can see. Miss Jeanette had a tutorial
on how to do a lovey.
Yeah, can you see it?
Yeah. How long ago was that?
3 years ago.
Oh, okay. I was like, I've never seen her do that.
Then there's another one somebody did 4 months ago. Sarah Lee Crocheting Fabric, and she has an actual teddy bear.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh. I should have figured Jeanette knows how to do them because she is the queen of granny squares, and Fiber Spider is the king of granny squares.
Oh, look at this one, the bunny. Let's see if I could get it. Can you see it?
Oh
Yeah, that's like
yeah,
a. That's cute.
man. Now I'm gonna be the lovey queen.
I like this one with the duck. Uh-oh, I touched it. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. The laptop is so I have to get used to it. It's different from the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Very sensitive. Here's a unicorn.
Here's another character from Nightmare Before Christmas.
What is that?
He's called Oogie Boogie.
Okay.
Oogie Boogie.
But it's little. I can do that one quick.
Yeah.
And it looks like not a whole lot of stuff done to it.
There's a lot of stitching because you got to put that mouth is all embroidery and it's all around the side. Got that blanket stitch all the way around the sides.
Yeah, he's cute.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see it now.
He's cute.
I mean, it's not going to be hard because it's small, but then
it's very small. That's what I'm saying. I could whip out that little one quick. He won't be any good for a lovey though.
This is not good for a baby to me. That's too scary. That's a different version of Oogie Boogie.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Yeah. So we're gonna stick with what that thing called? What's her name? Sally.
Sally. Here's another Oogie Boogie.
Oh.
He's ghostly, huh?
Kind of weird, yeah.
Yes, I don't like creepy stuff. I'm gonna make that little Sally for her. We're gonna leave all them other critters where they are.
There's a jacket that's similar to the bee.
Yeah. But that's a lot more work. Looks like to me.
I just think the doll.
I still have to redo my bee again.
Baby. It's a girl baby and it's a girl doll. And it's cute. Yep. It's not as scary as the rest of them.
Yeah, we're gonna stick with Sally.
I emailed you the download.
All right. Let me see. I guess I better get off this. What is it? 10:37. Oh, y'all had me on for a long time. Oh, she said Danny Elfman did Jack Skellington's singing voice. I don't even know who that is. Let me see. All set now. I have something to do on the airplane. Thanks you, ladies. All right. Lori says now she has something. Lisa says she has something to do on the airplane. She's gonna be working on her blanket, her temperature blanket. All right. I'm gonna work on one too. I'm gonna go back and get my temperatures and get my, because I actually started writing down like what numbers I was going to do for the temperatures. So we know from now until October or November, everything's going to be one color. And I want it to be a color I'm going to like looking at. So, it's going to be purple. Huh?
Just do a bunch of different shades of purple.
Because I have the light, I have a light one, I have a dark one, and I have a medium one somewhere. At least I think I did.
You could do an early morning temperature versus afternoon versus evening.
Yeah, see, that's what I was going to do because I know our temperatures in the morning are a little cooler than the. What is that thing?
What's that?
Look, it's the zero. It's Zero the dog in a lovey form. There's a pattern for it on Instagram or Pinterest.
Ah,
I don't know him.
That's one of the Nightmare
that
Before
is
Christmas critters.
that is so cute.
And he's not too bad. The dog isn't too scary.
No, he's not spooky at all.
I just
But
don't
that
know
other
about
thing,
I
the
don't know
other
about
thing is
baby.
creepy.
The Oogie Boogie.
Yeah.
That's such a fun name to say. Oogie Boogie.
That's the boogeyman for sure. Lori says she got ends to sew in. Girl, I feel you. I still got all those ends to sew in on this blanket. And then I can get it finished out, work on it. I need to really work on it. All right, so it's 10:39. So I'm gonna get off and go and work a row on that blanket. So let me see. Saturday we're gonna work on loveys, or we're gonna
Okay.
start loveys this week.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Or maybe wait to say. I'm trying to think. Do I have a stuffed animal that I can use? Um.
They got all kinds of stuffed animals.
Oh no, I do. I have a Care Bear that I bought my daughter, so I could do one for that.
I don't have. I don't think I have. I don't think I have a stuffed animal in the house.
Yeah, I have one or two. My daughter has a teddy bear her grandfather gave her. Me and my granddaughter, and I have a Care Bear I bought for my oldest daughter because she likes the Care Bears.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't have any stuffed animals. So I'm going to work on the Karen.
But
No, she's not
but
Karen.
Gigi,
What's her name? Sally.
you don't have to have a stuffed animal. You could do it just do like you did your teddy bear.
Yeah, I said I'm gonna do the
Oh,
Sally, and then I'm gonna
okay,
do the
okay,
Lovey,
okay,
because
gotcha.
then she'll be blown away. She'll have
Oh yeah.
all the purple and white cute stuff to go, and then she'll have the little Sally because she loves. I'm like, what in the world is this? I asked my daughter. I said, "What is this?" She told me what it was. I was like, "Okay." I have never heard of it, never, until I was at her wedding.
Wow.
I don't keep track of that stuff. I don't even hear the radio until the weekends. Most of the time, I used to listen to the radio when I first would. I would wake up to the radio station, and then when Tom Joyner let Ricky Smiley take over, child, I do not like waking up to that much noise in the morning.
You
They
don't
are
want to
way
hear
too loud for me.
Sister Bonita.
I don't. I think I did. I tried them for 2 or 3 mornings. Now I just wake up to my alarm and get up. I don't even turn on the radio anymore because
Yeah.
the radio was my alarm. But that was too much for me. I was like, they are so loud.
Yeah, I very rarely listen to the radio now.
Yeah.
First thing is my TV. Got to have my TV.
Me and you are the same.
Gotta have it, whether I'm watching it or not. And usually, and I thought I was the only one who did this because usually I'll find something that I've seen before, so I don't have to, I can hear it, but I don't have to constantly look up at it to see what's
Right.
going on, but just have
Right.
it to keep me company.
That's
hmm
right. I'm
Like
the
now
same
to
way.
like
I watch all
tonight.
those crime shows and then they
Yeah.
all start repeating the same crimes that I've already seen. I just let it
hmm
roll because I
Let it
said,
roll.
well, let's see how they spin it.
Let it roll. Like tonight, Chicago PD will be on. I'm waiting for that to come on so I can see Voight beat up some people. My my son and I be sitting here saying, "Oh, watch out! That man gonna be in trouble. Voight gonna slap him. Watch 1, 2, 3."
Oh
Oh
my goodness.
gosh! But I love what's his name? Kevin Atwater. Oh my God.
I don't know who that is.
That he's in Chicago. Chicago. He's one of the cops in Chicago PD.
Oh, I don't
Mm,
watch that.
mm,
I
mm,
saw
mm.
I've gotten hooked on the what is it? SPU, not SPU. What is it? Law and
SU,
Order organized crime.
right.
And because I love oh what's his name? Dylan, is his name Dylan McDermott?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds right.
when he used to do the practice, I was hooked on the practice. Love that show. And then the guy that was on the practice with him is on the show with him now. I was like,
Okay.
oh, he must have brought him in.
Okay. But what I like is that Chicago, what they call it Chicago Ones, because it's Chicago Fire Med and PD, they cross over with Law and Order, which I like, because sometimes Law and
Mm.
Order's in this show, and sometimes they're in Law and Order show, because they did an episode, and I kept saying to my son, how come they didn't continue with this particular show? He said, I bet you if you go to Law and Order, you'll find the rest of the show. Guaranteed that's where it was. I had to find that episode and on YouTube so I can continue watching, find out what happened.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so I
goodness.
like that they all cross over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They did that on some other show. They did crossover. They um somebody was in California and somebody was in New York.
Oh, is it CSI?
No, because I don't watch that. So I'm thinking
Oh,
it had to have been, but Law and Order didn't have anybody in California, did they?
mm-hmm.
I don't
No.
know.
What's the other crime show? CSI. You have the one with LL Cool J,
Yeah, I don't watch any of those.
and then what's the other one? Oh gosh, I can't think. There's another one. Can't think of it. I didn't used to watch. What's that other one that used to come on? Oh gosh, and I stopped watching it. They had. Oh gosh, I can't think of the name either. The guy. They used to have some crazy crimes up in there where the man would put people in his cab and then kill them and make perfume out of the women's body. Then what's that one? It's on channel 31. Oh gosh.
I'm looking up at my face and Gloria's face. We're like, what?
Y'all know what it is. I just can't get it out of my mouth. And then it was an episode. Oh God, what's his name? The guy that plays in it, his mother has, I think, MS, and he used to call in the girl that was in the show, he used to call her baby girl. Remember? Baby girl. Oh gosh. Okay. Wait, I'll go look. I have to look it up now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all gonna know what it is when I say it. Y'all gonna know. Oh
Okay,
gosh, I'm gonna look it.
Huh?
I'm ready to do my lovey next week. I just bought a pattern. I'm going to have to go find size 5 red crochet thread.
You're gonna have to go find what?
I bought a pattern to make a lovey with you guys next week.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she said it's Criminal Minds.
Yes. Thank you, whoever got it. Yes, thank
That was
you.
Lori J. I don't know Criminal
Thank
Minds.
you,
I
Lori
never watched
J.
Criminal Minds.
Oh man, I had to stop watching it. It was
I tried to watch Criminal Minds when it first came on. And they kept going like from one scene to the other, but it was like jiggy jaggy like that. I was like, oh, they trying to give me a seizure or something. What the hell is this?
because
So I never got into it.
Oh, okay. No, it was good, but it got too much for me. But the guy that plays in it, he created a clothing line called Baby Girl after the young lady that he played with on the show.
Now I remember. That guy is good looking. He is good looking. What is his name?
I can't think of. Wait, let me see if I can find it. The memory. Listen, forgive the memory.
Oh, honey, mine is my. So what's the pattern that you found, Lori?
I'm gonna make this and send it to you to give to your niece.
Zero Lovey.
Oh my goodness! All right.
Shamar Moore, that's his name.
Shamar Moore, yeah.
Yeah, he was in it, but now he's doing something else. Is that a
SWAT
pattern or is that a paid pattern?
It's paid. I don't remember. I just bought it for like $5 or something.
Okay.
I mean, that is definitely something I can make more than one of. But here's a free one. It's not as cute though.
Oh, that one is cute. That 01. That's cute.
Yeah. But the collar, the red collar around the neck, it says you need a number 5 crochet thread. I don't have that.
Oh, I have number 3. I don't have any number 5.
How do those numbers on crochet thread work? The smaller the number,
The thicker the thread.
bigger the yarn, right? Bigger the thread. The smaller
Yeah.
number, the thicker the thread.
Yeah.
So a number 5, would a number 1 yarn work instead of a number 5 thread?
Where's my this is a number 3.
Number 3 thread? Is that what you use for your earrings?
Yeah. See, this is where's see the size of the now that's 3.
Because I got this number 1 yarn that's red.
Oh, let me go back. See the difference? This oh shoot. This one is the 3 and this is probably a 10. I don't know if you
So
can tell.
the smaller the number, the bigger the thread.
Right.
Do you have a size 1 yarn there? You could show me how it compares to a size 3? No?
Mm-mm. The smallest yarn I have is a 3.
Well, maybe I'll just try to use this number 1 yarn.
How big? Let me see it.
If it doesn't work, then I'll go get, because it's just that little collar. But also, like I said,
Oh, that might work because that's bigger than the 3, so it's probably the right size. Oh, you can Google it and see if a number 3 crochet thread is the same size as a. Okay, let me.
so this
Where
is
am
the
I?
number 1. That's the number 1 yarn compared to the number 4 yarn. The
Yeah,
red is the number 1 yarn, and the black is the number 4 yarn.
Yeah, that should work. I would think that would work.
Well, I'll
And
try
then
it.
if it doesn't work quite well, then just double it.
Yeah. Or if it's too thick, I could get out some embroidery thread probably and then split it apart.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or maybe the embroidery thread would be the right size. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna go look at the pattern you sent me. And I'm gonna get off of this. I'm gonna get off the computer. I thank you all. You all have entertained me tonight. Got me in more crochet trouble. Thank you, Lori.
Keeps the mind busy. Keeps us busy.
We're gonna be doing loveys next Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Don't it feel good to have something to look forward to?
Yes, yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure does.
Oh my goodness, I got so much to do. I'm like, All right, I'm going to work on this blanket because I must do at least one full row. I don't know how I got myself in this. I don't know how.
How's your tube dress coming along?
This is how far I got on part 2. So
those colors look nice.
It's
I like that.
along.
I have a sweater that's a red, white, and black sweater. Looks nice.
That's my hot mess dress.
Hot mess dress.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Someone say she bumped her head. What was she thinking?
Listen, tropical colors. Summer.
When I finish it, the first place I'm gonna wear it is at TJ Maxx because they're gonna say yes. I hope she's coming to get something else to wear.
Oh gosh, no! I'm sure it'll turn out just fine. Just fine.
So too. I'm gonna enjoy it because it's taking up a lot of my scrap yarn. Not enough of it, but enough of it.
Enough of it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right,
Mm-hmm.
ladies. Well,
Okie
thank you
dokie.
for keeping me entertained. I
No
appreciate you
problem.
all.
No
And
problem.
I'm here during the week, but we're gonna do Lovies next Saturday.
Okie
So
dokie.
I'll make Lovies
Same
next Saturday. Everybody that's on, we're gonna do Lovies next Saturday.
same time, same back channel.
That's right. All right. You all
All right.
take
Have a good
care.
night and enjoy
Stay
your
safe.
week, the rest of the weekend.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye bye.